Oh my
Hello
God.
and
Oh my
welcome.
God. Hi, everybody.
We're back, man.
Welcome to Back to C3.
My goodness, yeah.
My name is Willow.
I'm Mochi. We are Wisconsin's finest, Milwaukee finest.
They do call us that.
Here in the Cream City, converging. Top 8 starting now. Smash Ultimate.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, top 8. We're starting off right now. It's been a heater so far
Oh my
throughout
gosh,
the
yeah.
day.
Just banger
Lots
after
of big
banger.
honestly, I mean, lots of bracket upsets.
That too.
You wouldn't expect this top 8 that we have coming to you right now.
Yeah, I mean, I have insurance with Statefarm. Didn't expect to see one in top 8 of Cream City Convergence.
That's true. Jake is here.
Yeah, Jake's here.
Whoa.
And he plays Olimar. Crazy.
You may be surprised. The truth may shock you.
Who'd have thought? Oh
But
my God.
we'll be getting to that later. Right now, we've got holding it down on the Palutena is CRB, matched alongside Shard, who's playing.
Shard is a Mii brawler from Maine, I believe.
Whoa. Oh, I know like next to nothing about the main scene.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's like, I know of the main scene because of Danila, who recently moved to Milwaukee and is making moves, doing really good stuff in the Milwaukee local scene.
Cool.
Shard, I know next to nothing about outside of the name, main, and main. So
Hey, well, we're getting
we'll
to
see.
it.
Yeah, so obviously being in top 8 at Cream City Convergence is no easy task, so gotta be good at something.
I mean, hey, yeah, no, I'm sure
like
this is
Mii
about
Brawler.
to be a wonderful matchup. Mii Brawler is a very explosive character, in this game. Really versatile, has that sort of all-arounder aspect that you get with brawlers like Mario and whatnot, but has that added aspect of a little bit of cheese on top.
Absolutely.
That I'm imagining 2-3-3-2. Those numbers mean anything to you? You know those? Have you done your homework?
No.
I do believe that is Piston Punch up B, which kills egregiously early off the top. We're going to have to see this first stage. I missed it. No top platform, small battlefield. I think that makes sense from both players, not giving anyone the advantage of the top plat.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and it benefits. Palutena doesn't really care about having that top platform because she's not doing all that much killing off the top. She's doing a lot of her combos with this.
That was so risky, trying to punish that side B with the neutral air. CRB incredibly confident right off the bat, taking that momentum, sending Shard to the corner. And Shard is doing everything to get out, but that up tilt connects. If that instant double jump up air hit, that was the stock. That true combos into up B and just kills. Not a single legitimate thought in Shard's head. He knows what he wants. He knows he wants the early kills. Let's see if he can find them.
Yeah, and it's looking like CRB loves to just have stage control, hold it down, and just keep the momentum going. Started with that stock, getting a little bit of a gimp, but getting one hit sends the piston punch straight up to the skies, and now we got hit stocks.
It combos from like anywhere. Like you saw how far down Brawler fell after that up air and still true comboed into the up B.
It was like any hit, what that, like up air, nair, whatever.
But I mean, again, we're seeing immediately what these players are going to be looking for. Like Shard wanting those quick kill options. CRB playing it slower for sure. Just letting him take control of the stage and letting the damage come to him while Shard's just chasing it down. Gets hit by the landing nair, sent off stage, but makes it back safely. Catches the up B, is that it? No reset on the platform.
Yeah, not quite really at that percent. I mean, Rage could play a factor when it comes to that piston punch, but better to be safe than sorry, especially when you're playing against Palutena, who can rack up damage in an instant and also grab stocks like it is nothing.
True. Back air catches the on-stage recovery. No down B. Uses it high to save, but and swinging out of the corner. You can't be doing that in those situations. You got to focus on getting back to center stage if you're Shard there.
Especially with that shield sitting out there.
Oh, yeah. Good option for the ledge charm, but CRB reacted. He's so good.
That's what happened. Like with Palutena, like a good reaction from Palutena can lead you to 54%, 64%, and now you're back on the ledge. Shard has almost no real options to get the stage control back.
That drift back to catch that dash attack. CRB is all over Shard right now. Ooh!
You know,
and a nasty spike to end game 1.
I may not have done my homework on me brawler, but CRB clearly has,
Oh,
knowing the timing on that down air to get that spike.
He understood the assignment that game, for sure.
Yeah, I was absent.
I stood out. I asked for his notes. He said he's gonna get them to me later.
I put my name on the assignment. The group assignment.
I didn't contribute, but I got that grade.
They hated me. All right, so PS2.
PS2, a bit more of the same, you know.
Big.
A bit bigger. Makes sense, you know.
Analysis. Big.
Whoa. Wait, is that true? You know so much about this video game.
Dude, the way that he looked straight at the camera when I said that dumb stuff, he just looked at me like deadpan.
He'd heard.
Like he knew.
knows.
He knew I was saying
Oh,
some
he
dumb
knows.
stuff.
CRV knows we're back here on our finest. Look at this. PS2, large size. Again, makes sense that Shard would go for this. You know, CRB obviously banning the stages with those top platforms probably. Shard
Low
wants
ceilings.
that space to be able to get away from CRB because he just was not able to last game.
Yeah, and knowing that Shard, CRB knowing that Palutena has just better frame data and can stuff out a lot of
That's
Mii
like
Brawler's
dead.
options.
Ooh, but CRB goes out to get the kill, but gets clipped by the down B. Shard getting an extra chance at life. Will he be able to make the most of it? The edge cancel back air, doing everything he can to stop this comeback.
Yeah, that's the first of those teleport cancels that we have seen in this set so far, but a little bit too high of a percent on that down tilt and back air forward throw.
I mean, it makes sense that CRB's swinging off that teleport cancel because the first game he missed it and Shard punished. He knows that Shard's looking for those teleport cancels on the edges of the platforms. And CRB is adding that layer to his gameplay, getting even deeper in Shard's head.
It's so tough for Shard because CRB can empty land all he wants and
you just don't have
doesn't really get punished all that much.
Yeah.
Like Shard has to be like super committal with
Shard,
all of his options.
Yeah, the only option Shard really has to cover that landing is the up B, which while its frame data is really good, you don't want to be using that move too much because it gradually gets weaker the more you use it, and that's your main kill move. Catches it there, like I said, but again, misses the confirm. The neutral B, not enough. Again, I wish I'd done my homework. I wasn't sure about that one. That could have been it.
I don't know if any of those neutral Bs are strong enough to take a stock at that percent.
I think it's just low on the stage. That neutral B is really good. The flashing mock punch, if you will. Oh, tries to catch the jump in. Misses the up B again. Shard just keeps on missing these confirms. It really is just a matter of execution this game, it seems.
Oh, no.
Ooh, misreading the cross-up. It happens. The down B. Shields in this game want you not to cross up, but there are some moves that just don't play by the rules. And you've got to know that.
And yeah, Palutena does, for the most part, play by the rules pretty well. Mii Brawler kind of takes those rules and like no one makes like no sense of them.
Catches the down B. That kills?
Somehow, I guess.
Damn.
Hey.
That was, wow, okay. I just have nothing to say. Wonderful reaction from CRB catching that down B away and getting that kill option with that strange move. You don't see Exploding Flame killing that often at this level.
Not really. And you'd think with those Devil Horns they would have like some sort of fire resistance to them, but I guess not.
Yeah, you'd think like the armor. Can you imagine if Brawler, like uniforms, your costume that you pick for your Mii applied different attributes? This character would never be legal.
I mean, we legalized custom rule set in Smash 4.
It's true. A beautiful time. Take me
I
back.
I gotta try everything at least once.
Let's see what we got. Okay, playing neutral. Just Shard pushing a little too hard, and every time tries to approach. CRB just swats him away once again.
I don't know how I feel about the empty lands from Shard. Like, they're both kind of just jumping and not swinging, but CRB has those booming hitboxes like back air and forward air. Shard has to make a committal option.
Neutral B does kill here with that rage, for sure. Gets another stock. We have a last stock situation this time.
It also doesn't help that CRB has a mountain of experience against Chef Yowie Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Who plays Mii Brawler.
One of Wisconsin's finest. One of what has been playing Mii Brawler literally forever when nobody was.
And no one cheeses like the Chef.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if there's any amount of little niche matchup knowledge, CRB knows it.
He knows it. He's got it down. But I mean, right now, Shard trying to make something happen here, able to get a little bit of footing on this last stock, but that neutral get up, you're going to get back thrown, you're going to die, and you're going to be down 2-0. Stuff is looking dire for the Shard fans.
She kind of hit that, though. She hit that pose. She saw the new Sabrina. Saw the new Sabrina album.
Do you think she would hit that?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Is
Palutena?
Headcanoning Palutena as Sabrina Carpenter?
No, I'm headcanoning as a Palutena as a closeted Sabrina Carpenter fan.
Oh, see, that I got.
Yeah, like I could just imagine like a dialogue between Pit and Palutena where Pit...
Palutena puts him on?
No. Like Pit is talking about... Like, Pit is introducing Dark Pit to Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay. Cool, okay.
And Palutena's like, focus. And then in her brain dialogue, she's like, I can't let them know that I'm a fan.
She's like nervous. She doesn't
Yeah.
want people to know. That's
Because
really
she's a
good.
goddess. And
You
like,
just painted such a beautiful picture that I forgot. We gotta get back to the game, buddy. There's
yeah.
video games here.
Yeah, we got a game 3.
Game 3, back to PS2. You know, Shard was doing better here. It wasn't really that much of a difference. It was still the same issues as Game 1. If Shard can figure those out right now, this is a stage to do it on.
It's managing to get those like smaller openings, because last game it was still really close, and at the end Shard had 1 or 2 more neutral wins before actually just taking a stock with that neutral beat or that piston punch.
And we see again just CRB abusing Shard's shield, just taking absolute advantage. He just can't do anything out of it. You saw him try to hit a rising nair earlier, didn't work, and now you're off stage because of that one interaction. Back air, go high. I like the stall with the neutral B to dodge the auto reticle, but you just get catch by the second one.
Yeah, and
There's
you don't
another.
have all that much verticality on that piston punch.
It's true. Here we go. Whoa, a nice little 3-piece for you.
That
Last hit in air.
That tech roll was actually to the detriment of Shard, because it allowed CRB to get a neutral win and throw Shard off stage.
Yeah. Okay, holding ledge, tries to catch that recovery with the nair. Not enough. Aggressive onto stage, CRB getting hit by it. We haven't seen that happen too much. The quick up B back onto stage, though, just immediately, it's flipped. It's flipped. It's like Shard was never in control.
You thought?
You thought. Haha, you thought.
I mean, it's the mind games of it.
I know. Playing really slow, just trying to get the up smash there. Shard is looking really desperate and really shaken. It just seems like he can't figure out how to get in on CRB.
Yeah. And I bring it back to the matchup knowledge. Like, CRB is not getting chump checked, not getting matchup checked. It's simple fundies, and Shard has to figure out how to break through the wall that is Palutena in a creative and new way.
It's true.
And it's looking not great.
It's looking, the innovation is not here just yet, but who knows, a miracle could be inbound. Chance to take a stock right here from the ground, manages to do it. No rage, okay. On the board for Shard.
Yeah, and,
But,
you know,
eat 50 for it. You're back above, you're halfway to 100 already.
it's not looking great, but hey, in the great state of Wisconsin, we do have cheese.
It's true.
It do exist.
It is there. Here we go. Look at that. Catching the jump off ledge again and just going out for it. Shard doesn't have an option to throw out. Wiped out. Clean sweep for CRB.
I imagine that this conversation is going something like, have you played against Beat Brawler before? And CRB's like, yeah, that's like my most played matchup ever. Did you lose 3 of them?
Did I lose 3 of them? No, they're in my pocket.
Oh, thank God.
I threw them on the floor and watched them bounce away.
Okay, that's the one thing. Good stuff to CRB. A shot at Wisconsin. Moving on into the bracket.
True. It's only fitting. You
Yeah.
know, at Wisconsin's tournament, C3, Cream City Convergence.
C3RB.
Whoa. I mean, hey, if he takes the tournament, that's what we'll be calling him, won't we?
Absolutely, yeah. That's like, yeah.
A couple more wins for CRB, and it could happen.
Just a few.
All good.
Oh my
Easy.
God.
Hey.
So back to my headcanon about...
Are we revisiting it? Oh
No,
God.
please no.
Okay. Well, okay.
They told me to yap for a bit, and I don't know if anyone really wants that, but like...
Yeah, we're here to yap. Hi, chat. Is anyone... I don't want to bring up the chat yet. We don't need that. But I want to say hi to you. I know y'all are there.
We
I'm
know
not
you're
looking
there.
at you.
We know you're there.
I won't acknowledge you. I'm like, I'm here.
You could say whatever. Don't say whatever you want.
Don't do that. We do not endorse that. We don't, for sure.
Just be nice, be cordial.
Have
and
fun.
follow us, and you know.
Oh yeah, follow us on the
Follow us on just
X. What do we? We've got some. I haven't plugged my Twitter in so long. I feel like bad doing it. I feel like
do it
morally
all the time,
reprehensible.
shamelessly.
Oh,
because
buddy.
it's fun.
Anyways, follow the Twitters at Willow-esque, at MochiCast. He exists over there.
Yeah.
I exist, kinda, over there.
And coming up, we got the Hat Man versus
Ooh, and we're
the
back.
insurance agent. Jake from Statefarm and Anjelloh, Chicago, making the drive north on 94.
They're here.
Mm-hmm.
I-94, making it up just to fight each other once more. Although, Jake from State Farm, formerly known as Cyber, formerly known as Kirby 509, no longer a Chicago resident, I don't believe. Pretty sure he's in New York now. And I'm pretty sure he's been doing pretty good. New York, a really competitive region, really, really hard to succeed in.
I could check my Super Majors app.
Let's look at our numbers.
Dude, what is happening? How do I navigate this app now? Oh, never mind.
Wow. We're looking at the numbers. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. We're going to be seeing Luigi versus Olimar. Two characters that you don't see at the highest level anymore, but have had representation in the past with people like DeBuzz and Shuton and Myron and Candle from our beautiful state of Wisconsin, operating that Olimar. And Luigi, you know, it's just kind of been waiting for someone to take up the throne. Kiriash is looking like it lately.
I mean, for Luigi?
Yeah, for Luigi.
It's all Raru.
Oh, it's true. I forgot about Raru.
How
could I forget about Raru?
How could you forget about Raru?
How could I forget? But anyways, two characters that were, like, had their places earlier in the meta and have just, as the power has crept up, have slowly but surely gone extinct.
It's a funny difference in character where Olimar is the hit you as like death by 1,000 cuts, and then big purple swing in with the back airs and forward airs, and Luigi the touch of death character.
Yeah, Luigi, you mess up once, you're gone. It's over.
Like Olimar's gonna keep his distance, and he got like purple.
It's true. We can see already what this matchup is gonna be looking like. Jake from State Farm willing to just back away, throw those Pikmin, build up that damage, and immediately book Link and you'll miss it. Anjelloh's at almost 100. There it is.
Percent, I'm not convinced Luigi cares about percents at all.
Oh, but you have to a little bit. He's about to pass. He's about to fall off, but I mean, down
to
Good whistle. Smart, but on the wrong Pikmin. If that was purple, that was in stock.
Look at both of us remembering Olimar.
Oh, I remember. I remember. Hey, chat, do you remember? If you use Olimar Whistle, it has 1 frame of invincibility at the beginning. So what happened right there? Anjelloh used Luigi down B, another move that starts on frame 1, taking that stock with the first hit, and just perfectly timed, managed to evade. Incredible.
And through the purple Pikmin too. Okay, yeah. A lot of Luigi's moves are proving to be really tough for Olimar to deal with because they do take and kill Olimar's Pikmin.
Yeah, but I mean, hey,
strong.
all you have to do is catch a jump away, swing that purple guy. It's over. Purple guy. Okay.
It might be over. Anjelloh something about Anjelloh, so good at catching those DI, reading the DI on Luigi down throw. Whether it be with a back air or an up B or a down B or just like a forward air or anything. If you get grabbed by Anjelloh, you're going to get hit by something. It's just a matter of not losing your stock to it.
Yeah, oh my god, that white Pikmin was on Anjelloh for so long. He's already at 65, 75. Tries to catch the roll in, but misses it. That's a back throw off stage, and that's another chance to catch but just throwing the purple away. I don't like that risk analysis from Jake there.
Yeah, and running in on the down B. Losing stage control, but I guess it doesn't matter. Sure does. Slapping Olimar off stage. No Pikmin.
Oh, see ya. We're going cross country. Out of town.
That's such a situation to be in if you're Anjelloh, because all that Jake had was one blue Pikmin, and if you run in, you get grabbed, and you'll probably lose your stock. And then the inverse happened just there. Run in, get grabbed by Luigi, and lose your stock.
These are both characters that want their kills off of their grabs. Here we go. Let's see. Can he make it happen? Got the read. And he's so light. He doesn't even need to go for the landing up air. He has that knowledge. Just up these, sending Jake to the stratosphere. Goodbye, Olimar. Game 1.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
One simple grab. That's stuff. Oh, there's the chef.
Hey, the chef. We were just talking about that guy.
Just the collection of people in the background. I found that very funny.
All right, bringing it back in. Olimar Luigi.
The other stage pick? I didn't see the stage pick. They picked that so fast. That probably went PS2.
So something I was thinking about this matchup that I didn't really get to see until that last stock is when does the Luigi kill Olimar? You know, the 0 to death, the grab, down throw, down air. Because Olimar's a small character. It could be a little bit tricky. There is that added level of execution that Anjelloh needs to have. But I mean, he's proven to us he can hit it once. And if you can hit it once, you can hit it again. So
and then again.
If I'm Jake, I'm a little bit scared. Here we go. Opening percent. Ooh, hits the Pikmin off of him. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That added hit lag of hitting the Pikmin lets Jake get away.
Yeah, Anjelloh's been doing a really good job of knowing those things about the Olimar matchup and not getting caught by them. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Are you just taking this damage?
See, that's interesting. I feel like the way that I see most top players play against Olimar is you don't care about the Pikmin that are attached to you outside of the white Pikmin. Because it just deals so much damage, as you saw right then, as you've seen in the last game. Down tilt, up B. Chef's kiss. And Anjelloh's on the board.
No, everyone that plays this game is like, that was evil. But as a viewer and a commentator, that's hot.
He hit his confirm. He saw the single opening and hit it. Longest grab in this side of the Mississippi. Holy.
I love pivot grabs. Whistle, baby.
Whistle while you work it.
Jason Derulo is out so much smiling.
Yeah. Okay. Again, jumping while the purples are here. Anjelloh just like a lot more willing to get hit. It seems like he's struggling maybe to follow the Pikmin trajectories. Just getting overwhelmed by the amount of things he has to keep track of, which I don't blame him. Olimar's got a lot going on.
I might be wrong, but he might just not care about getting hit by anything but purple. You were saying that earlier, like he doesn't really seem to care about getting hit by any of the Pikmin.
Yeah, and I mean, Jake continuing to play really slow despite being at a disadvantage. Like in that situation, got the blue up throw. Blue Pikmin, if you didn't know, everybody, is stronger on your throws. If you grab it and up throw, you can kill your enemies really early, as we saw right there. But
usually earlier than 150.
It's true, much earlier. Oh, catches the DI back with the up tilt. I love that wait for the turnaround, but I mean, yeah. I'm just intrigued by Jake playing at this slower pace despite like being at a deficit. You have to show like a little bit more oomph. Anjelloh showing he doesn't want to engage with it. He's not going to give any percent for free. But like, I don't know. It's looking pretty difficult this game for Jake.
Yeah, the patience is really showing.
That's it.
But it's
back air, holy.
It just, yeah, like Anjelloh is throwing all caution to the wind and just running straight in on Olimar. Does not care about getting hit by any of the Pikmin because the damage output that Anjelloh and the way that Anjelloh can take stocks is so much faster than the way that Olimar can rack up percent and take stocks in the same way. Like,
yeah.
Like if Anjelloh gets hit with two Pikmin while he's doing his 0 to death, he's gonna be at like 60, 70%, and you're gonna be down a stock. Like I'll take that trade every day of the week.
That's true. You are ultimately up. You don't get the stock from the Pikmin damage. You have to go in and do that work. Take that final hit.
And as long as it's not the purple that's like hitting me away, Anjelloh seems to be totally fine with eating that damage.
Ooh. A clean 50 though to get started right now as Kirby, or Jake from Statefarm, unhit, unscathed, good down tilt, no Pikmin in hand. You saw him swing for it. He had the confirm, the 0 to death was on deck, but oh my gosh, right back at you. Miss your chance once, and you're in the lead. Dude, Anjelloh.
I hate when my boys leave me and I die.
My boy, it's true. Yo, that's real. You can learn something from that.
Like,
write that down, chat.
Olimar's like, dude, you guys had one job.
You gotta keep your squad with you. Olimar switched up on his day ones, and look what happened to him.
Olimar had his hope in his boys.
Olimar let fame change him. He made it to top 8. You know, he got a little bit too big for his britches. You know, he switched up on the homie.
I mean, like this damage, man, 140%, and unable to take these stocks.
That down air though does hit beneath the ledge. Got the timing right. It's another stock, and I mean it's pretty even. This 30, we've seen Jake can make this percent up incredibly easy.
And we have seen that it's when he does have Jake those 2 purple Pikmin, it has been this slow. Throw the purple at Anjelloh and force him to force his way in.
Yeah, but I don't know. Right now, Anjelloh is showing an ability to get away from these purples that we just hadn't seen last game. But I mean, right as I say that, taken all the way to the ledge, absolutely dog walking right now. Jake, oh my God, and he had the read on the air dodge. Just barely missed that dash back.
And now down to 1 purple and a red. That red
That's
is not
all
going
you
to be
need,
there
but
for
this
very
is going
long.
to do it. Up B.
Neither one going to be there for very long if you get grabbed like that at 84%. That up B double parry. Unintentional, but still looking cool.
Oh yeah, that's for us, the viewers. That dopamine hit.
That's for those vocal. That's for the vocal stems. Audio stems. My bad.
Okay, let's see. Jake right now needs to take this stock ASAP. We haven't said this is tournament life right now for Jake. Last stock situation, running away on the wrong Pikmin. No punish on that dash attack seems really, really rough right there.
Just that 1 purple Pikmin. So we'll see how Anjelloh wants to handle this. My goodness.
Going deep. Hey, football season's almost back.
Get him in the league. I hear the Bears need a quarterback.
What are you?
Damn.
Dang. Went down low, tried to get away. Anjelloh chased him down.
That was an unnecessary dig on the Bears.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
that was pretty brutal. Get over here.
Congrats to Anjelloh. That matchup could very easily have been in the opposite direction had Anjelloh been more cautious or been a little bit more patient. But the way that Anjelloh was just pushing his way through, not caring about any Pikmin but the purple, and getting those percents and those stocks very easily. Good stuff. Can't wait to see more of Anjelloh.
Oh, I can't wait.
And we will.
We certainly will. All of those situations could have so easily gone in Jake's direction. It really was just that ability to clean up stocks that wasn't there.
Yeah, and Olimar, Olimar doesn't really have an issue with cleaning up stocks, but it's at those higher percents, you're like, all right, you're looking for blue up throw, you're looking for
there are
purple back
you
air.
know what you're dealing with if you're fighting against an Olimar. He can only kill you in so many ways. The little man.
Exactly.
Doesn't
and with
like,
Luigi, it's everything.
he can do whatever. It's every day.
It's like, my gosh.
Bro.
Is it
The music cut out right
for
when
good
I said
reason.
that.
On to the winner's side. We got Kilogramhours and Atata.
Ooh, okay.
What is it with this Atata guy and doing really well?
He's so good. He's going to keep being good. He's been good for years at this point.
Back-to-back second place finishes at Cream City Convergence.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, last year he got walled off.
What are you talking about? We were there. We did that.
We were. I wasn't there for the first year, but last year, yeah, he got walled off by DeBuzz out of state, traveling here. This year, not really that big person looming over Atata. Atata is the big fish at this tournament today. It could finally be his time to take C3 against right now. Speaking of big, We got the King DDD. Okay.
Why do you say it like that?
DDD. Day. Is it not technically
No, it
day
is.
to
You just
day?
put a little oomph on that.
DDD. I enunciate. I talk. Anyways, yeah. Kilogram rocking King DDD. We're going to be seeing DDD, another character like Olimar, has that one game plan. We're going to be seeing a lot of projectiles, that spiky ball, the Gordo, side B. And we're going to be seeing Kilogram trying to get into the corner and stay there, not let Atata in on him.
One small problem. Ness really likes to hit big things.
It's true.
Like, forward air is a nightmare. Like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
we're starting on a stage that's like PS2 or small Battlefield, expect Atata to almost immediately, or Battlefield, perfect, almost a perfect example, stay on those platforms and throw out those PK fires.
Atata just walking forward, knowing that Kilogram is going to go for that side B, holding shield, and immediately the game plan, it's out the window.
Okay.
Kilogram already taking 70%. Do you know if Kilogram has ever managed to beat Atata?
I can't say that I do.
I would not be surprised if he hadn't. Kilogram has had these higher results for a second. Also, hits the reflector. Oh my god.
All right, game knowledge.
Okay, I guess so. Caught in the yo-yo.
Yeah!
Waits for all of the hits so he can get out safely, but the back air.
Like, that was really good shield movement from Kilogramhours. It just wasn't enough. Like, getting stuck in the corner was
Yeah.
Kilogram in that back air ever so looming.
Yeah, Kilogram is so good. Kilogram's defense is unbelievable, but like that really is mitigated by playing one of the characters in the game with maybe the worst defense overall. Totally. I think DDD gets hit so easily. I think DDD doesn't have many options. The timing on that side B, able to chase down Atata. Goes for another. I mean, the percent's up. That's no intangibility.
Oh my gosh, almost getting that down to finish the stock. What a
Ooh,
forward
I
air.
love that. Inhaling the Gordo to bait out the air dodge on Atata leads to an easy forward air to bring the stock right back. And I mean, Atata hasn't gotten a significant lead all game. Kilogram has managed to stay at the same pace of this just unbelievably good player. Let's see.
There's a lot of inhales early in this first game. I'm wondering what Kilogram
Well, I mean,
wants to really get out of it. Obviously, they're almost stage, but if there's
the
anything
inhale
more.
also reflects any of these projectiles that Atata's throwing out to contest the side B. But even if you get that reflect, the angles don't line up most of the time. Atata's not going to be getting hit by that option. So, I don't know. Maybe just throwing it out there to have Atata worrying about it later, that leads to Atata respecting your space even more, which as DDD, you need that. You need your space.
Yeah, I mean, everyone really does.
It's
I mean,
true.
I think like Penguins are really happy as like groups, but I don't know, King DDD. That was just a nightmare scenario for Kilogramhours.
Yeah, that's cooked Penguin now.
Yeah.
Holy.
And you know what I always say, the best way to reset neutral is losing your stock.
That's true. Right back to the middle. It's easy. Don't want to get off ledge? Yo.
Invincibility as well. It can't save you from getting like walled out with forward air, but nothing really can when you're that big and you're playing against Ness.
It's true. Tries to go for the rapid jab. That second hit doesn't confirm on shield. Atata, knowing that, gets the down air.
Interesting angle.
Yeah, almost brings Kilogram right back to him. That would have been crazy to see an extension there, but we're back to neutral, and Kilogram has finally fallen behind for sure. Over 100 on the last stock. That pace that we saw earlier is slipping. Think he can... We'll have to wait and see if he can pull it back.
I mean, it starts with taking this first stock. Got to get back off the ledge against Atata, who has just a multitude of options, especially with that forward air. Those PK fires are so oppressing.
Oh, and that's reflected again. Goes for the big hit, going all the way out there, able to barely get away from it with the side B. And the crowd chanting, it's not enough.
Gosh.
Sent to the stratosphere. Hey, flightless bird, no longer. That bird is fly.
He's still going. He's still going. Like,
Yeah,
that's a home run contest of a throw.
Yeah, and this matchup, I mean, just looks brutal. It's a miracle to me that Kilogram can win any matchups with this character.
Going to Town and City is...
Did he go Town?
Yeah.
Huh.
I like it. I mean, when you oversimplify it,
big.
he could, like, DDD's gonna get hit.
Yeah. You
So,
need to be able to survive.
Yeah. And also, when you have DDD being as big and strong as he is, the smaller blast zone, the smaller side blast zones of Town and City can be beneficial at some point. Like, sure, it's gonna be it can be a detriment to you as the character that's gonna be soaking up 100%, but you're also gonna be killing Ness a little bit earlier off the sides, especially with those back airs, forward airs.
True, and we can see at these earlier percents, Kilogram was playing a little bit more aggressive, letting himself use the stage more, but just Atata, he's too quick for him. The Penguin can't keep up. The angle of the PK fire, because he did it aerial, it goes into the ground. Yeah, Kilogram's been looking for the inhale on that move this whole game, and only for it to be revealed right now, it's worthless. That move is nothing.
It catches a very specific dash in from Atata. And that's it.
If that situation happens, you can have $50 from me. I'm putting it on the table right now.
Sweet. I can't wait.
Prove us wrong, Kilogram. Here we go. Into the corner, letting that Gordo walk Atata down. Finds the back air, but just, it's too early. You love seeing those big hits connect. They're so difficult, but just, you need to find them a little bit later.
And this is still getting
That
scary.
movement from Atata, the Waveland back, but air up air. It's a good confirm. Kilogram finding the first stock, getting a taste of a lead for maybe 3 more seconds. Good SDI, okay.
And surviving the scuffle off the Angel platform, managing to get 2 hits off Atata. 3.
Oh, and he is planking everybody. Everyone, if you don't know, planking is fighting from the ledge. Kilogram putting on a beautiful display. Using that armor on that recovery too. He's dealt 65 and he hasn't left the ledge this whole stock.
Some may call that words I can't say on this stream,
That's
but Kilogram would call that effective.
It's true. What? That interaction. I couldn't keep track of all of it, but Atata's coming out on top, and Atata about to have a lead again. These grabs from Atata off of these down tilts have gotten so good. He's gone for them forever, and I swear to God, every time I see him, he only gets faster with reacting to that shield coming out.
It just sucks. It also sucks for DDD because Atata can get those grabs, like you're saying. DDD can't just can't grab.
He can't.
It's way too committal, and you're gonna get punished for it because Atata and Ness can just react to it and get way more off of it.
I mean, that's what happens when you play a low tier like DDD. You don't get all the tools that these rich high tiers like Ness get. This kid grew up in the burbs. He's got everything.
Dude,
he's got every console at his house.
Dude, he's a white kid wearing a sideways hat. I don't like it.
You know he's going home. He's listening to Meek Mill in his mom's car. Disgusting.
Hi. Interesting up throw. Okay.
Going for the PK flag.
These angles are crazy.
Not
I didn't think that Yo-Yo was gonna be have an impact on this like at all because of how DDD's upbeat, but
me neither. Yeah, I'm surprised that Kilo didn't just let the up B rip because it's got unbelievable armor. That is DDD's strongest suit. Is his recovery.
This is really scary.
Yeah. Ooh, great read there, catching that commit ult.
Wow.
And now, I mean, it's looking like Kilogram's gonna take the game right now. Ledge trapping, the other situation that DDD does well in.
I mean, yes, that was a really telegraphed grab off the Gordo, but it still worked.
Oh, dropping shield a second too early. If he just held for the whole dash attack, that could have been a kill. Down throw up air does confirm at this point. It might not anymore though. Oh my.
like
the waddle back. God. Atata manages to find it. And I mean, this is not guaranteed for Kilogram. This is not guaranteed for Kilogram. It's the strongest move that he has at his disposal. Back air. Like, realistically at his disposal.
The best move in this situation, and it just failed him in that moment, and now he's going to get carried
Oh
across
my
the
gosh.
stage.
But Atata's on ledge. Kilo not even bothering to engage with it. He knows it's too risky. He's playing it so safe. Has the air dodge. Atata can't dodge in the air again. But again, Kilogram not pushing it. If he pressed there, that could have been it. But he's just, he doesn't want to let this one go.
No, Atata, I was noticing it early in his earlier sets. He just lives,
Woo-wee.
but not there.
Not anymore.
At a certain point, you just get checkmated, and you get put into such a horrible situation that you just lose.
It happens.
And for the survivability of Atata is really something to behold. He was just able to keep his stock and stay alive for so much longer than you'd think he would against this massive, dripped out penguin.
Fly bird.
Dude, like, show me another person that can rock a cummerbund, bathrobe, and matching beanie.
His swag is unique. It's one of a kind.
Like, I've never seen something like that.
No one's putting it on. No one is. Ness, I've seen everyone in that. White tee.
Someone,
come on.
One of the Waddle D's lost a bet and picked out DDD's wardrobe.
And it still works.
DDD's like,
and he still makes it work.
it's kind of heat.
That's fine. That's my king.
Yeah.
Hail to the king.
That Waddle D got a promotion.
I hope so. We're back on Battlefield. Let's see what we got going on. I mean, again, top platform allows for these earlier kills. We're going to be seeing Kilogram snaking underneath that whenever he can with up air. DDD up air beneath platform. So nice. But I mean, again, equally as much, Atata gets everything that DDD gets, Atata and Ness profit off of as much, if not more.
The only problem is that Ness forward air doesn't do all that much damage, percent-wise. But somehow both of these characters are living to like 160% regardless
that
of
just goes
massive change in size.
It goes to speak for these players. Both of their defenses are so good. Their survivability, impeccable. They made it to winners' sides of top 8 for a reason.
Yeah, the survivability is like knowing what will and will not get your character killed.
It's unbelievable.
Slightly important.
It's really cool. Okay. Running in again. Kilogram trying to catch the dash in, but Atata just throws out that shield. All he has to do. Because, again, as you have established, grab with DDD. It's too committal. It's too risky. And Kilogram has shown he's not willing to go for that option. Atata feels so safe and comfortable right now.
And it feels like Inhale is just a faux grab that Kilogram is using in these situations to catch the PK fires and to maybe sometimes catch Atata getting a little too close, and then he could reset and probably push advantage. Woo!
Yeah, Inhale clearly seems to be working better than Grab would be, but again, it's not the best. It's a miracle that Kilogram managed to take that last game, and a miracle that he just continues to succeed with this character. He is so good.
I mean, he's just a grinder.
He really is.
He's got every matchup. He's got all the matchup knowledge that you could need. He's got all the character knowledge that you could need.
I've got nothing other than the utmost respect for Kilogramhours. Let's see. Neutral get up. Really risky there. Not going to find the kill immediately, but that back throw. And again, you're down a stock. You're down 2 stocks. You haven't taken 1.
Oh, really?
Oh,
wow.
yeah. Blink and you'll miss it. It comes at you quick with this magical boy. Okay, on ledge. We're both so engaged now.
I mean, is it Atata's turn to plank now? He's got a 2-stock lead, but with a lead like that, you could really just push the advantage and try to get as much percent as you can.
It's true, yeah. And I mean, as you said, Atata just letting himself slow it down, having fun with his food a little bit, maybe. And again, the openings just come to him because DDD, as a character, has openings. Atata doesn't have to work that hard to find them.
There's absolutely zero reason for Atata to approach or really do anything of the like because he has that 2-stock lead. And
Ooh, let's see. Again.
Ooh.
Here we go. Okay, we got DDD in corner. Good instant double jump there. Really fast option. That vertical ability from DDD is really nice. Good using it while he has the chance, but back in the corner. And these openings, again, they are showing once more. Back throw, not enough. We've established. That's a big penguin.
I mean, he stuck that Gordo through that PK Thunder.
Okay, and again, the openings are just there. They come to him.
He's using all of these really strong and quick moves so effectively and keeping them in the back pocket, keeping them up his sleeve for when Kilogram really needs them. Where are you sending them from?
Swing! The Gordo clanking with the recovery. Oh my goodness. We're talking about football season. Everybody's ready.
You thought that he spends all of his time looking up DDD? No, it's not. He's in CSGO target mode.
He knows his nade lineups. He just smoked Xbox from mid. It's crazy.
Yeah, he took one, and Atata's taken two. Game 3, man, that was crazy.
That was really nice. That was very nice. Atata doing his little trick shot of his own after. Let's not forget it. We were too busy popping off that up B, bringing DDD back over to him into the back air. That's clean.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I've seen it so many times. It's like, it's so convenient. It is like, it's almost fitting that the privileged white kid gets like served stocks on a platter with his PK Thunder. You're like, oh, you're safely on the platform on Battlefield. Here's a PK Thunder that literally gives you the opponent.
He got Uber Eats.
Yeah,
your penguin, Master Ness.
Dude, yeah, you took your parents' credit card, got your Uber Eats. And you're like, here's your penguin.
He doesn't even have to leave his bed. He's still got his jammies on. He's still cozy.
He's still on the platform. He's watching from above.
Goodness. And I mean, in this game, Atata has the chance to take it all, but Kilogram, he's shown he can do it. He's shown he knows what to do to take this kid down a peg. Can he do it once more? Only time will tell. Back to PS2.
And there's a lot of scary stuff that Kilogram was doing in that game. Like that up smash that we saw that was looming. Didn't connect, but absolutely can take stocks a little early.
Did you see that fastball on the up air to bait out the air dodge? That was so smart. Kilogram hasn't done that all game and immediately gets like so much extra percent as a result of it and might find the stock. Can he get the edge guard? Too slow. Ness, another thing about Ness that we haven't talked about, he can choose when to recover with that up B. Atata is so good at changing up the timing of his own recovery. It makes it so hard to edge guard him. But hey, on the stage, you can't switch up that timing, and Kilogram had it down, getting the up tilt, taking the stock. Hey, 2 more after.
All right, folks.
I know the MVP move of the game, this one, for Kilogram, off that. He's already connected like 6 up tilts.
It is certainly looking that way, but games 1 and 2 were proving difficult for Kilogram to continuously hold a lead. But up throw into up air, DI saving Ness for now.
Oh my gosh. I think he's going to take the second. Look at this, ledge trap. Catches the jump up. That movement from Atata was so good. That perfectly wove through like all of DDD's options, which is really hard. DDD has so many of those on ledge.
And it's crazy because no one really threw out any like actual moves. It was just the threat of each move in each little moment.
Exactly.
That was so terrifying.
Just because the move isn't used doesn't mean it can't be. Doesn't mean that its pressure isn't exerted. And again, the second stock.
That's them layers. Like Kilogram is figuring out this matchup, how to be threatening, but not throw out moves willy-nilly.
Exactly. He's just been a lot more reserved this game. His selection of the moves that he's used has refined. He's a sommelier of DDD's moveset, if you will.
That's putting it very eloquently.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, it did take a stock, but Gordo had a little something to say at the end.
It's true. The Gordo got a hit in.
Yeah.
The Gordo, DDD gave that Gordo overtime this week, didn't pay him for it. That Gordo was upset.
That Gordo was doing it for the love of the game.
It's
like,
true.
That Gordo was in it just cuz.
All right.
Makes you wonder if DDD's actually a good boss or not. That would have been sick if Kilogram actually committed to the grab there.
Yeah, manages to evade the tech chase there, but flanking. We're back into center stage. That magnet catches the jump, but again, Kilogram stays composed.
What?
Not quite yet. I almost believed it. Back air, not gonna kill again.
I was thinking I was seeing the wrong numbers on the screen, but 82 and getting a kill screen? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Seems a little early.
Good
there
air
we go.
Or good, the spot dodge, yeah. We got a game 5.
Game 5.
It's our first game 5. We made it.
We love a game 5.
We do, in fact, love a game 5 over here.
Dude, man, there's nothing like a game 5 There's nothing like game 5 kilogram. Like we could see a crazy pop off from Kilogram.
Oh yeah.
And if Atata wins, you will see nothing.
Oh yeah. Well, he's been here. He knows. Again, embodying Ness. Yeah, it just comes to him. It's easy. It's effortless.
Like and Atata's not really one to ever pop off.
It's true. Yeah.
Like you were saying, he's composed. He's been here before. He knows what he's doing.
I don't think he ever really was the type, though. Even
Not really.
like when he was first coming up.
He's always had that champ mentality. He's like,
It's true.
I'm the champ.
He is the
win
champ.
is expected.
King TDD.
Gosh.
He's looking at his notes.
He's reading up on penguins. He's on Wikipedia, Emperor Penguin, right now. He's learning about his lifespan.
Is DDD an Emperor Penguin?
What
What else would he be?
I'd imagine. He's big. Those are the big ones.
That.
Why would you doubt me?
No, it just doesn't matter. It's like, is he an Emperor Penguin? Who cares?
Who cares? Sure.
He's a penguin with a big hammer. And
He's
you're
like,
worried about
hey.
what breed he is?
It's true.
Are penguins breeds or like,
Yep, they are breeds. There are different types of penguins.
is it like breed?
You could say
Is that
breed.
the word for
You could
it?
say species. You could say.
I think species is like, sounds better. Regardless.
Like, we're so on top of it. Right now, these players are playing equally. They both want it bad. They know they both have this opportunity to continue into winners finals. Winners finals, a very coveted position to be in. Sets you up so well. And I mean, Kilogram about to be a bracket demon.
And
Has the
perhaps
chance.
getting through one of his bracket demons. If that narrative that we've spun is true and
That's what I'm
Atata
saying.
is someone.
Don't think I've ever seen Kilo beat Atata. Whoa. What?
Yeah, that's big.
I would be like, see, I just can't believe it happening in this matchup.
There
what
we
I've
go.
seen from Kilogram so far.
The first one all set, and it comes out in game 5. I want to see 3 more, 2 more. Oh no.
Saving that option for the end, for when he needs it most. But Atata dragged Kilo to the side blast zone and just doesn't do anything.
No, he had it and it hit the Gordo instead of hitting Ness.
No, but he wants the Gordo. He's been starting to do that. I wanted to point it out last time, but I didn't get the chance. He's Gordoing and jumping forward and shielding underneath it. So whatever Atata does, be it hit the Gordo or hit him, something will cover it. He's like, because he knows Atata wants to engage. He knows Atata wants to play the video game. He's punishing him for wanting to do anything. Dash attack a little bit out there.
You know, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with this because he's fine.
But he's not. He's at 47. That's so much damage. And it keeps going.
He might not be fine, right?
I think that dash attack was really bad. Great air dodge from Atata. Kilo just letting it rip a little early. Oh, and that composure that we were seeing earlier, that selection of moves that let him win that past game, seems to be going a little bit out the window right now as Kilogram is struggling to find a way to take this second stock. The drift back catches it.
Wow.
Last stock situation right now.
And
Mochi.
stocks don't really start for DDD until later. Like this 100%, 115 is a little higher than you would like to be if you're starting your final stock, but Atata has yet to get hit.
Ooh.
There's that up tilt. He
That's
started
the up tilt.
something.
That's one. Hey, if you can find your one, you can find more. Back air, sending him off stage though. Goes incredibly high. Atata opting to reset. Oh, no.
And no kill screen, just a back air, sending Atata to winners finals.
You can't be jumping over a ledge like that. And
He thought he had enough time to get back with Atata, get it ripping through with the PK Thunder, but with that, Atata going on to winners finals.
Exactly.
Place
The
has been
crowd-
here before.
It's true. Crowd making their noise though for Kilo. You gotta make it up for that. Incredible showing. We've got more Smash for you, but right now, guys, we got some ads. Wait, take a moment. We're going nowhere. Bye.
Go back.
I didn't lie. I told you we'd be back. You doubted me. I know it, but we're back here. It's C3. I'm Willow. That's Mochi. We got more top 8 for you.
Let's do it.
Let's get it rolling. Who do we have up next? Ooh, my gosh. Is that Starman Ravenking happening?
It sure is.
Holy. That's a classic. Who does Ravenking play in this matchup? Starman, as we can see, playing the Greninja, and Ravenking hearing me asking back here.
Joker.
Break it out.
If it wasn't Joker, I'd be shocked.
Me too.
The Joker is kind of the go-to character for Ravenking
It's
these
true.
days.
3, 2,
Wow.
And also, I mean, just in this matchup, like, Joker, he's quick. Greninja's quick. You want to be able to keep up with that pace. This is going to be fun, fast-paced action, everybody.
It's going to be, I'm most looking forward to the off-stage interactions between these characters, because Greninja does have a lot of fun off-stage stuff that he can do, and a litany of options for recovery, as does Joker. And their back airs are both very, very nice off-stage.
Great catch with that forward air down low. Ooh, and going high. Ravenking extending a little bit too early, leaving that opening up top for Starman. Going for that water to try and get Ravenking up away from the ledge. Doesn't work out, unfortunately. And here we are. Down low. Tries to find the back air. F-tilt doesn't do it.
You gotta be so precise when you're recovering against Arsene Joker. That back air is just a cheat code, and unfortunately, for the entire rest of the cast, you just have to deal with it.
It's true, and here we go. Starman having the chance to get that kill off stage, but I mean, Ravenking able to make it back, and we're right back in it. Starman wants to find the stock quick. Not too much extra percent just yet. And we got the ledge trap, charging up, making Ravenking jump off. If he stayed on, that hits his hands. That's no good. Can't be having all that. Oh, no.
Okay.
Starman having the read on the downbeat, tries to wait out the timing, but just like...
I really like where his brain's at. He's definitely catching on to it.
He's coming into he knows what to do, and his thoughts are really good. There have been a couple of missed executions so far that have let this stock go on for so long. And here we go. Oh, and that's another stock. Okay, all right, down throw. The thing about Greninja at these higher percents is you don't really get confirmed. You gotta find your spray hits, and that's very, very rough against a character like Joker, who's so quick, so many fast, strong moves. The forward air finally makes it happen.
But even then, forward air is super reactable because it does have those startups. He's got to get that wind up
exactly.
to get the full force of it.
We've seen Ravenking reacting to it. Like, that's why he found that second stock. That's why Starman's on his last leg already, while Ravenking still got 2 left to go.
And these guys have both been playing this game for a very long time, and Ravenking does have a ton of matchup experience with Greninja, with having Ice type in his region, and the same can't really be said for Starman too much. I mean, Terrion was in the scene for a while playing with Joker, but there isn't a ton of that experience currently, and it's kind of showing with that 2 stock from Ravenking in that first game.
Yeah, goes for the stomp. That doesn't work out. You can't be doing all that. And here we are. Headphones back on. Head in the game.
Mine's not.
Is your head? You gotta lock in.
I'm so locked in.
I'm so locked in. Here we go.
I like the platform pick for both characters. It's nice for Starman to just be able to get under those platforms, and it takes away the down gun in neutral more.
It's true, yeah. You get that little umbrella up top. You want to have that. Starman going for the delay there. I like the idea of the mix, but against a character like Joker, against someone like Ravenking, who's so willing to use that Rebel's Guard, sometimes those mixes they gotta stay in the vault.
I like when someone throws out a Rebel's Guard and they're just staring at him for a split second, and then you realize, oh, I can grab that.
Yeah.
And then they do it, like thinking that you're gonna get punished with something.
Oh my gosh. That pressure, again, off stage, like you've been saying, where this match will take place. Starman just had such good pressure, and it just dropped once again. This hydro pump usage, the water keeping Ravenking at bay. Yeah, he's been doing it since game 1. It's starting to come into play a little bit more here, and the percent a little too high to find that confirm. We're back in this percent range I was talking about last game, where you just have to find a strong stray hit. And that's like really difficult to ask for against someone like Joker.
Right, he's so scrawny and hard to hit, and he's always jumping around. Like he's the empty hop master.
Yeah, and I mean Ravenking, a master of the movement of this character. Like so capable of mixing it up, so capable of moving and adjusting on the fly. Goodness, F-tilt. That's how you know we want that kill. You don't see that F-tilt kill.
Back throw? Okay. I don't think I've seen a back throw at that low of a percent for Ninja like ever.
Yeah, you have to imagine it's a misinput. I don't know why you wouldn't go for down throw as Greninja.
And that off-stage situation, it sucks for Greninja because the best edge guard situations that Greninja's going to get against Joker is when Joker has Arsene. And when he doesn't have Arsene, he has those tether recoveries, and then Joker never has those problems against Greninja. And,
yeah.
And I was saying I was excited for it, and it's still unfair for Greninja.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that side beat tracking Starman down, but forcing him to run in, fight a little more aggressive, but getting caught as he tries to go high. What?
And when Joker does have Arsene,
did you catch that interaction? What just happened?
It was a little wonky. It was like the first weakest hit of forward air. Oh, he's dead.
Goodness. No, he's not. Hey, proving you wrong. Okay.
I usually say when I'm proven wrong, it's usually something cool that happened, and I'll almost always take it.
Hey, that was almost into something really cool by letting him live. The weak nair. Double guard used, but no, still making it back up to the ledge. Oh my goodness, the footstool into the tech chase on the platform. That was so clean.
That's the patience.
Exactly, and that's that creativity you have to have with Greninja, with these characters at these higher percents. We've seen Starman be like a little bit out of his element trying to find those later stocks, but right there, he was prepared. He labbed that one. And he knew what had to be done. Finding another stock, last stock situation right now, taking the lead just a little bit, but there's Arsene, Joker getting that power up.
That single nair is going to lead to so much damage, and that's just going to tick up. Landing aggressively yet again is going to lead to a forward tilt.
Oh, you can't punish that on block. Misses the tech. Here we go. Just back.
Those back-to-back downers felt like they're doing a lot more than the damage that they did, and now no Arsene. Kill power is a lot weaker, and Starman getting this percent more and more even as we inch closer to the end of this game too.
Exactly. Swing is close. No way you missed that initial punish. If he got that first hit, that would have been the stock for sure, but instead having to get a grab, and we're back to neutral again. Starman missing another opportunity to win, throws out the F smash, again looking desperate as it gets later.
These guys are playing so patient, it's almost annoying, but they have to.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
wow.
the up smash works!
My good, calling out that down gun.
With the neutral beat.
Man.
Of his own. Holy, oh, and look at him. Focused.
No Smashville, no small battlefield.
Okay.
No town. Lip reading genius.
I'm impressed. Every day, every block, you astonish me.
For better, for worse, I'll take it.
Whether that's a good or a bad thing does vary. Right there, beautiful. Incredible. Okay, we're on Hollow right now.
Yeah. Even at one game apiece.
We're in Drag Down City. So, Hollow with this little center platform. Luke, you want to tell the people at home what that's there for?
Vibes?
Luke, both of these characters don't have a single honest thought in their mind. You need to remember, look at that move. We're dragging down onto that platform from wherever we want. Amen. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're getting drag downs. That's the Hollow Bastion guarantee.
Everybody say thank you to Professor Willow for covering my behind.
Hooray! And I mean,
Oh,
speaking of covering, Ravenking covering all of these recoveries from Starman. That coverage broken up right now, getting a combo of his own. Look at that, up air, misses the finisher, and we're right back in it. Swinging, he's hungry. That back air will take it.
I'd have rather gotten hit with that F tilt as Arsene showed up, but Ravenking getting the ladder with that back air and taking the first stock. Arsene is still halfway with the bar. Nah, yeah, you ain't taking that stock.
That's not happening.
It looked nice though.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, and he doesn't make it back, but still, you take that trade for sure.
If you don't take that trade, you're just not playing, like, I don't know, don't play the game.
Exactly. He's extended his lead even further. Now Starman has one less chance to bring this back. Here we go.
You can't ever give up on this game.
Look at that, catching the landing. I love that mix with the Rebels guard there, jumping in. Here we go. Down air, catches that option though.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
just a little bit of a hydro bump. My goodness, the pivot grab almost working.
I'm loving these ideas from both players. They're both like figuring out each other's movement, and they're letting themselves go for these more committal options, and they're working. That was double jump. I thought that was up B2. He went so far off of that.
The way that hydro pump just kind of pushed him.
Yeah, he gave him the boost.
Sometimes you need it.
Sometimes you need it.
Usually you don't give it to your opponent, but hey.
Yeah, interesting choice from Starman, but like, hey, he won a game. He's up there, not me.
He do win games. Many, many games.
Indeed. Okay,
yeah,
drag down. Not getting the real drag down though onto the platform like he wanted to get that stock. Back air won't find it. Multi-hit. That's a real issue in this game, ain't it?
Yeah, that back air. That back air. That back air.
Oh, that back air?
That back air.
That back air. Oh, and it's that back air. Oh, okay, I see now.
Why did my back air hit?
He's so locked in. I love seeing that. My other favorite thing about the Starman fit, he's repping Milwaukee head to toe.
Every tournament he goes to, he's
know.
got like, it's always the it's
the trifecta.
It's Bucks, Packers, and Brewers in some way, shape, or form. It may be a Bucks hat one day and a Brewers shirt the other day, and he's got the Packers somewhere else on his being. And today it's the hat with the Packers, Brewers, I mean, and the Bucks got the quarter zip. Am I just wrong? No.
That's not the Packers.
What did I say?
You said you got ahead of yourself. Anyways, though,
yeah.
He's got his Triforce, his trifecta, his triangle that powers him, lets him play Greninja so good. It's the beautiful state of Wisconsin.
And I just gotta give a shout out to Starman for rocking the Euchre tag. If you know, you know, and if you don't,
oh, if you know, you know.
It is almost like Euchre in Milwaukee is almost as amazing as the Cream City bricks this city was built on.
Exactly.
But game 3, this frog looking pretty not great.
This frog's getting fried up. I think we're in France, maybe? Maybe a bit of a different cuisine. Do you think Joker's got a taste for frog leg? Let's talk about it.
Perhaps.
Clearly
Sliced
showing
frog?
a taste for frog blood at the very least. Taking that stock efficiently.
I think I've heard that joke before. Or like something about what's green and then like... Regardless, we got Arsene.
We're out of there! Quick, get out of there!
And then, yeah, more and more of these back airs proving to be really annoying to deal with for Starman as they just continue to rack up damage and push Joker closer and closer.
We are all good, though. Making it back to center stage. This frog, slippery, slippery, slippery. Able to get away from yet another kill option, but he's getting the percent still there, and that damage is still adding up, and that lead is growing for Ravenking.
And that's another thing about Greninja is a lot of his combo starters have a lot of that startup, like the nair, the forward air. Those are very big startup moves.
It's true. Popping off for the punish on that Rebels guard in the edge there by Starman. We've seen him try to go for it. He finally makes it happen. That little bit of end lag after getting hit in Rebels guard can be taken advantage of. You don't see it very often. It's because it's very tricky. Starman wanting to show he has what it takes. Lower F tilt, sending him very far. Good stall with the neutral B. Arsene coming out, though, letting Ravenking wait a second longer to get that punishment just right. And here we are.
It doesn't really feel fair that Joker gets to just take over the entire screen while Starman is trying to recover, but, you know, we live and we continue to play.
A little bit tricky on that timing. You gotta remember, at any moment, if that meter fills up, yo, we're taking a little break. Take a breather. Wipe your hands off. Okay.
And now Arsene is gone. Shadow Sneak, interesting choice in
Just
neutral.
in neutral, yeah. I keep on saying it. Starman, every once in a while, just wants to throw out a real Hail Mary, taking a note from those Packers that he loves. Aaron Rodgers, hey, he threw those. But, like, you can't be doing that. You cannot be letting yourself throw out strong options. You just get dealt at least 30% by Joker. He has those combos to punish it. Goes for the big kill, the confirm, again, not there.
You almost got to be throwing out those big moves and Hail Marys at a time like this. You're down 2 stocks on your tournament winner side stock.
Catches the ledge option, jumped up. Starman was there. You have a chance. The Nair catches, back air to contest. Misses the tech. Starman reacts, but oh my gosh, just barely. It slips through his fingers. He gets so close, but all of a sudden, it's all gone.
And this isn't entirely out of Starman's grasp. It is still last stock.
The jab reset.
And now
he
we're
got
only
that reaction.
30% away. Arsene is here, and a dash attack does hit the shield. No punish from
Oh
Ravenking.
my god, so many moves have been thrown out. Not a single one is connected. Right as I say it, one finds its mark. It's not enough. The side B to finish it off. Ooh, and just a little off the top.
It sure does. Up in that corner.
Nice.
Oh, we all thought it was the back air, but it was the side B. Anticlimactic as it was, still a pretty banger game for. Did you find it? Oh. Oh!
Hey.
Oh, the other thing that we were looking for.
We've had that.
Now
Yeah,
you can say words that start with P.
it's true. My plosives are back. I've got my, the tip of the teeth, the tongue.
Oh my goodness. No one does it. No one does it what she does.
Anyways, everyone, what a wonderful game that we had there.
And
It
we
was
have winners
such a
finals.
good showing. We do have winners finals. We're going to be seeing those two heavy hitters facing off again.
Again.
For the millionth time, the Chicago Classic. It's really rude of them from Chicago. Come up here to our city.
Yeah, how dare
to
they?
our winners
How
finals.
dare they take an hour drive
Don't
north.
ask me what my address is. Don't ask me where I live. Don't ask, guys.
They pay
They pay to come
to
here.
come here. They support our scene.
Just
and then
to-
they do well.
Just to like stomp us out? What? And you think the nerve these people have.
Please come back next year.
Please come back next year. Please come back next year. It's
Please
so
come back.
awesome having you guys here. It like really means a lot that you would travel.
We also
I
have
know
locals
it takes time out of your day to make it up here, and
It's not that much gas money.
we like really appreciate it.
The Lumi rank points are really nice.
Oh, we don't. We're doing quarters.
Yeah, Kilogram. Nah, yeah, we'll go. Winners finals will be done by
It's true.
two
That's
other
coming up later.
wonderful commentators, but these wonderful commentators will be doing Kilogramhours versus Anjelloh in losers quarters, followed by another losers quarter set.
It's true. It's true.
These guys are so locked.
They are so locked. We saw earlier, both of these players want it bad. I mean, Anjelloh getting the win. Kilogram getting so close.
Yeah, that Kilogram set could have gone either way. And we haven't seen a Game 5 since. I don't care, it's only been one set.
Yeah, it did just
More
happen.
Game 5s.
I need more Game 5s, please.
If they're listening.
If they're listening, hey,
Could you imagine what it'd be like to like be playing a set
okay.
in bracket and have the Twitch stream live in your earbuds? Or
I've done
headphones?
that.
You're a mad
The
woman.
one time I was on stream, I did that.
How
Like,
was that?
it sucked. I did really bad.
It was like a 5-second
In
delay?
my short tenure of competing, I don't know. I realized I didn't have the time for the execution, and now I'm back here, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey.
And now we get more screen time than any of these poor
It's true.
competitors.
Look at us. We work so hard. Here,
Man, we
just
got
Speaking of, and hey, if anyone knows hard work though, it is Kilogram.
I thought you were gonna say Luigi, and I was like, yeah, that's a really awesome joke.
That's
And
like
then-
really,
but
wait,
like-
oh my god, wait guys, Anjelloh, huh?
But no, you were like you were actually genuine,
I'm
and
being
that's
serious.
even better. That wouldn't even come close to killing.
Oh, but that's the most damage you can get off that interaction, ain't it? That up smash, that's a significant hit. Maybe he doesn't know Luigi's end lag off of that up B. Still though, look at that double nair. See, up there would have for sure killed. I don't know why he doesn't go for it. He got it there.
Yeah.
That's the first stock. 3-2.
Maybe so it's not staled, or maybe because he knew he could set up a better opening for it.
Yeah,
Not good, man.
this matchup has some silly stuff in it. I mean, we're seeing Anjelloh using this plunger right now. That move's hitbox is so active against a character like DDD with that Gordo. We're going to be seeing that bounced back towards DDD so much this game.
I'm
And there's just
looking-
nothing you can do about it.
And the last thing that DD wants to do in this matchup is get grabbed. Obviously, no one wants to get grabbed by Luigi, specifically characters that are as large as DD. So you're going to see a lot of this a lot of jumping.
Yeah, and again, another move, long, active hitbox, is that Fireball. If you jump up in Fireball, it lines you up perfectly to do that plunger on the ground, so it's the hitbox version and not an actual grab. So just both of these lanes are going to be completely occupied whenever Kilogram wants to use a Gordo. They're just going to get sent right back. That was pretty funny.
I kind of rocked with that. That was funny.
I thought he was too low to get hit by the down air, so I didn't say anything, but my heart stopped for a second.
Dude,
DDD's heart stopped.
Anjelloh is so smooth with those conversions. Like, he has those conversions on lock, and when you're with Luigi, like, you have to.
Yeah, all it is, it's a DI check. Off of the up tilt, you can choose if you're in front or behind of Luigi.
Okay.
And Anjelloh just has those reactions. Angeloh's very good. You said earlier, reading the DI, following these characters, getting those kills.
And I will, as this set progresses, I will be interested to watch how Kilogramhours lands and where he chooses
Ooh,
to.
that tech was wonderful. Anjelloh staying in it thanks to that.
Did he even have to? I didn't even notice he had to tech.
Oh, he totally did. He would have like died. He's at like 90. The side B. Ooh, Clanks with the side B. He still has double jump though. Holding on to those resources. There's a double jump gone. He gets hit.
Yeah, and a quick slap is not
Ooh,
good.
but jumping forward. Playing aggressive. That Gordo out there on that side blast zone. That's all it takes.
This is such a good Sophus in the background. DDD wins.
Over there on Kilogram's shoulder is Milwaukee's
The angel on Kilogramhours' shoulder is Sophus.
Sophus, Milwaukee's local DDD. Oh my goodness. Whispering secrets into his ear.
I do know that they were VOD reviewers for like 2 hours 2 nights ago.
Oh, for sure. That makes sense. The DDDs as a character have some of the strongest community of like any of the characters. They stick up for each other.
They're awesome. Dude, like Sophus was telling me about like their VOD reviews and like 2 hours of DDD VOD review.
I don't know if I'm
sicko
built
stuff.
for it.
That is sicko stuff, and that is sicko complimentary.
Yeah, no, beautiful. Sicko / pause. We need the tone indicator.
I don't think I've used sicko as a negative term.
I don't think I've used sicko since the Travis Scott song came out. I feel like I can't say it anymore. I feel like it's been claimed. I feel like that's not my word anymore, and that's fine.
That's sicko mode.
Yeah, which Anjelloh just went. Down throw up B.
Yeah.
Would you say that, Mochi?
I mean,
that
was
Anjelloh went sicko mode? Could you say that one time for me on the mic?
Anjelloh went sicko mode on
Thank
that
you.
DDD. And wants to do it again, but is unfortunately getting hit.
Yeah, knocking Kilogramhours out like a light, to be sure. We're back in it. Oh, and we're back. Look at this.
I don't know any other Travis Scott lyrics.
Do you not?
I don't know them.
Oh, no. It's okay. We'll stick to the Sabrina Carpenter. It's fine.
I know those.
Yeah. Kilogram saying, please, 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 let me take this first stop.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
up tilt will be what does it. Thank you, Kilogramhours says. Thank you very much. I don't know many Sabrina Carpenter songs.
I know so many, but dude, they're just like all flooding into my brain. I'm just blanking.
It's too much.
I can't.
You're overstimulated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here, we've seen again, Kilogram this game going for more of those neutral Bs, primarily to reflect the fireball, which has been being used, as we've seen, to contest that Gordo. But I mean, hey, maybe if he keeps using it, Kilogram will get a taste of Luigi. And we got another! And it's another song!
And
Sabrina Carpenter fans in the chat going crazy.
I'm getting cooked, dude. I'm just getting outdone by every person on the screen and in your ears. I can't compete. I can't keep up with the gameplay that I'm seeing, and Willow is just like talking circles around me.
Everyone, I'm on my victory lap. We're bringing it back around. I'm doing it for the fans at this point. Look at this, down throw, up B, misses the DI. That's our first time we've seen Anjelloh not follow the DI properly. Good dash back to catch that roll from Kilogram. And now we're out in the corner, tries to get the Gordo snipe, and doesn't even need it.
It's just
Anjelloh just drifts too much.
It's that off-stage stuff. It's really, that's how Anjelloh is losing all of those stocks. And Luigi could just bring it right back.
Yeah, just tripping King Dedede in the halls. That's all it takes. On the stadium, look at all of these people watching. These are all here watching C3. They showed up.
Man, yeah, we still got a full crowd out there, in game and out of game.
See, oh my God, he charged it, and he knew the roll was coming. He wanted the second panic roll because he wasn't lined up perfectly. Anjelloh recognizing that was the situation. He figured out what was happening just in the nick of time.
Dude,
Jumps into the Gordo.
Honestly, better for him to jump
It's
into
true,
that
yeah, that was the right option.
He's got to find a way to not just get stuffed out off stage. It's probably really difficult for Luigi, but that forward air, good start.
Oh my gosh, the down tilt almost confirmed. It was a little too far for up tilt, which Anjelloh recognized, so he went for the not true option, but Kilogram able to get away.
It's increasingly obvious that Anjelloh is not getting anything off of landing aerials. So I'm curious to see if he'll continue to do them.
Yeah, it's like he can. Whoa.
All right.
That
was nice.
That nair?
Fully thought that Anjelloh was going to up B in that moment.
Yeah. No,
but
they both.
The nair was there first.
You got to be quicker than that.
Oh. What Sabrina Carpenter song was that from?
That's from that one. It's like a State Farm commercial where he's got like the receipt on the fishing rod and he jerks it back and goes, ooh, gotta be quicker than that.
It's a $1 bill.
Is it a $1 bill? Damn it. Darn it. Oh my goodness.
I got one.
You got it out of me.
This is my victory lap. I got to fact check my co-caster on a State Farm commercial from over a decade ago.
That's true, and that is like my prime area is 10-year-old State Farm commercials. That's like where all my knowledge is. So it really hurts to be corrected there. And I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna possibly get back into the game after that. I don't know how I can do that.
My guess would be hoping that Anjelloh does not land on Kilogramhours' shield aggressively and goes for more tomahawk crabs.
Yeah, my guess would be seeing Anjelloh get this like instant 0 to death. But it's not enough. It didn't happen. But that's enough. Look at this. Whoa! Misread the percent. Goes for the down air. That doesn't confirm. That was upbeat time for sure.
I don't think Anjelloh thought that fireball was going to hit, so they just both rolled.
They're scared. They don't know what to do.
It's like, dang.
They lost the script.
I didn't think I'd get that far. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Up smash. I like that option. A little shade of Mario. Mario's love to do that run forward turnaround up smash. Not quite as good on Luigi, but still that hitbox. It'll sneak up on you.
It's taller, so it does have more reach. Wow, okay. And yeah, this Penguin living at 156%. Down B to
landing down B. You're talking about no more empty lands. Anjelloh said, okay, I'll do my super kill move instead.
Let's do my super kill land.
I'll do my super powerful, incredible kill option instead, baby.
And
I can't believe he lives that every time. Each time Anjelloh goes so low, and I'm just convinced he's going to SD. even though I know he won't. I've seen time and time again he makes it back, but it's just, he just dips his toes in the bottom blast zone.
And most of the time he's not, Kilogramhours isn't even letting Anjelloh get to the bottom blast zone. He's bringing the fight to the middle ledge area, and Anjelloh able to take stocks in the way that Luigi loves and should always do.
True.
Quickly and painfully.
Oh my goodness. Hey, speaking of quickly and painfully, no, he misses. He missed the DI out on that second hit. Good mix-up from Kilogram. Able to escape imminent doom. But, like, again, this train stops for no one. The Luigi's still on screen. The threat is still there.
And Kilogram being up 2-0, it wouldn't be entirely surprising if Kilogram found a way to bring this game to even stocks. And there it is, even stocks. I'm a liar, but it's fine. The next hit will absolutely do it.
Oh, the up air to send Kilogram a little bit back. I can't believe not a single hit. That invincibility, just the last frames of it.
I haven't seen ankles shattered that badly since Jamal Crawford was playing.
Whoa. Okay. Talk to him. Let him know. What do you guys know about Jamal Crawford at home?
Nobody. This Jet Hammer is going to win him. Thank you, Anjelloh.
Oh, and he goes for the inhale. Not enough. Oh, and then Anjelloh's on the board.
He is? Okay, I'm glad that he
we're
doesn't
both
look as
thinking
confident.
so much. I'll let you go first. What's up? What are your thoughts?
He rolls behind.
Right.
DDD neutral gets up, and there's just no grab. At clear back throw kill percent, and then there's a scuffle, and then managing to get the downbeat kill. It just felt panicky, and that doesn't necessarily give you a lot of confidence in Anjelloh going into the next game. But taking a game is the first step in winning a set. Duh. So obviously good stuff to Anjelloh for managing to take a game. Going to Kalos, very, very scary if you're Anjelloh right now.
Yeah. No, that's a big stage. This Penguin is going to be alive even longer.
This is one of the last places you want to send that Penguin.
Yeah, and you'll also be seeing a little. We'll see how much he goes for it, but a fun thing for DDD on this stage, it has those walls on the side. He can attach the Gordo to the side of the stage from like just about any height now, which means there will always be a little sneaky hitbox off the side of the screen, whatever Kilogramhours so chooses.
It's funny that you say sneaky, because that's like the last word used to describe anything.
Oh, I don't know. Because you can take it off camera. It lasts for a while. I've seen that hitbox like come back and I've forgotten about it. It can happen. I've seen it. I used to live with a DDD. I know the horrors of this character.
Don't get me wrong. I got the object permanence of a toddler as well.
It's
and
true,
like
it's
that
true.
first stock was gone, and I already forgot about it.
It's
so
okay.
did Kilogramhours.
Hey, he reminded you. Hey, you want to see how a stock looks? There it is.
Like we saw that 3-2, and then that turned into a 2-2 real quick.
Oh yeah, 3-2 to 2-2 real quick. Call up Drake, 0 to 100. Yup. Okay, and here we are again.
Two stocks apiece.
So this stage, good for DDD from its size, but I mean, with Luigi, we don't have these platforms in the center to hinder this 0 to death anymore. This is like essentially Final Destination. You can do whatever you want, but all you have to do is hit your confirms.
Yeah.
Missing the strong hit of the up B.
Okay, yeah.
That's not gonna fly.
That's huge. Okay, that's huge. Those platforms
landing.
are going to be so nice for Anjelloh taking care of those Gordos while Kilogramhours is coming back to the stage.
It's true. He's got the umbrella over to the side now. Oh, mixing up the timing with that neutral B. Anjelloh thinking he could get up to get past the Gordo, but again, that ledge trap. DDD, if you think DDD doesn't have an option to hit you while you're on ledge, you're just wrong. You gotta realize you're forgetting something. He has so much.
Yeah, the ledge trapping is something that makes DDD stand out.
Oh,
but the
here we
big
go.
body
Gets the
makes
down
it
air.
very enticing.
Misses that second up air again. It's interesting because he wasn't hitting that up air against Jake from Statefarm, who we had earlier.
Brother, he was dead the first hit.
It's true. Holy. Doubled up. We're seeing on these kill confirms that second up air that he wasn't doing before is like where he's tripping up. I wonder if it's because of that past matchup. He doesn't have that warm. anyway.
This game, it's...
See what we got.
Kilogram is kind of keeping his space a little more as he was earlier in the game.
And misses another? Just going for the strong hit, not opting for a combo or anything, Kilogram. But like, Anjelloh, I can't believe I've seen Anjelloh miss 2 kill confirms this game. We've spoken about his success coming from his consistency with this pretty consistent character of Luigi.
And at what
Waits
point?
for the air dodge. He's going for it again. Doesn't do it. Oh no, and back air. It's looking like curtains for Anjelloh. And Kilogram brings it back.
Man, I was about to say, at what point is it less Anjelloh missing his confirms and more Kilogramhours just having that on lock?
He had it.
Like, he was DIing everything correctly. We probably will never know if it was Anjelloh messing up or if it was Kilogramhours just being that nice with it.
It's true.
But in the end, 3-1 tells a pretty telling story.
Manages to grit his teeth through that last stock, avoids imminent death, and brings it back around to continue into the bracket. Anjelloh knocked out at 5th place.
Yeah.
There you go.
Still good stuff from Anjelloh. Losing
Incredible
early in pools. I believe lost in round 2.
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
And then making the run all the way back to losers quarters.
Yeah, that's a run.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. I feel bad for whoever. I'm not going to lie. I think it was, you know what? I'm not even going to say who it was because I don't want to be wrong. I want to give this person the person who beat Anjelloh the proper credit.
Oh yeah, we're going back. We're checking the sheets.
Yeah, all the way back to Pool A1, where Anjelloh lost to Sophist.
Whoa! Oh my goodness.
2-1, and then Anjelloh managing to
double DDD.
Yup.
Wow.
Damn.
That's gotta feel brutal.
I drove to Milwaukee to get double eliminated by that
What's up
penguin.
with Wisconsin? This joke of a region. 2 DDDs here? What are we talking about?
Kilogram is just
Unbelievable. Anyways, coming back to the stage. Saw both of them earlier, one of them longer ago than before. We've got CRB versus Starman. Speaking of Wisconsin.
Unfortunate team kill in this best of 5 losers quarters set. Starman, you already know, you just saw this guy. And then CRB, been a minute, saw him last in winners. Looking for a better result than the last.
Exactly. And I mean, coming out of both of those sets, I couldn't have more of the opposite to say about both of these players. Starman, I feel like, was really grasping at straws for those kills, whereas CRB, so composed. Just never lost his cool once.
Yeah, it was the difference in who they were playing and the characters they were playing against. Like, Greninja had to chase down this like scrawny high schooler, and Palutena just had to get her goddess hands on a woman in a super coat.
That's true. Well, we will see if those previous consistencies stay true into this next matchup. Immediately, Starman showing wonderful signs, getting that confirm with that displacement on that up B.
Yeah, it's just a difference in character. Like, Greninja is such a harder character to hit, and Starman playing like he just was on this stage. He's playing so fresh, so clean, and he's finally like,
going for
I can get my confirms, dude.
Going for crazy mix, and this time it's working. In places where in this last match we saw that slip through his fingers, he gets that confirm. He got that cool turnaround forward air, and now we're just like in the lead, dealing our percent. We lose our stock, it's okay. CRB, let's see what he does to get back in control of this.
And I love Starman knowing that CRB likes to go for those teleport cancels and mix up where the teleport sent it. So using the Hydro Pump to cover the platform and the ledge at the same time.
Oh, it's just so smart and really, really cool. Tries to get the drag down. Again, going for the coverage on those teleport cancels. I love seeing people do that. The thing is if Starman keeps doing that, he's going to lose this game. You can't keep going for the teleport cancels once you do it at the start. Woo! Whoa! Catches that recovery. Catches Starman not going for ledge.
What? And, oh, my big
How does he know?
I think CRB shook off the rust that...
Oh, I'm seeing the rust coming off as we speak.
It's gone. Pack throw.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and again, now once this composure has come back, all of this stuff, all of this slightly like left of center field stuff we've been seeing Starman throw out just isn't working anymore.
That was the ballsiest we could have seen Starman do it.
Yeah, I can't believe he didn't die for it.
I can't believe so either. I think CRB was surprised that neutral.
Yeah, he was just like, no chance.
Like normally when people line themselves up like that, they're like, what if?
Yeah.
Can't
no,
actually
like,
expect it.
Literally, Charlie Brown, Lucy set up the football, and he went to kick it anyways. Wow.
Like, surely he won't neutral get up.
Surely you won't.
Surely Jerry Jones won't trade Michael Parsons for 2 first round
Surely
picks.
this time when I neutral get up, she won't grab me. And he was right.
I can't believe he was
How
right.
did he know?
I don't know.
Wasn't enough though. CRB getting that stock with the down air on stage that time.
Didn't matter. 171%. You're gone.
Yep.
Ideally, down air is sent into the bottom blast zone, but if you're at that high of a percent,
I really hope that Starman is able to keep up with this. Like, initially, at that beginning, seeing those options that he was throwing out, just so satisfying and so cool. Starman's mind for combos is so awesome. And just, it's such a wonder to get to see it. It's a matter of consistency with what is a really inconsistent character. We were talking about Luigi being consistent earlier. Greninja is not. You fall out of these moves all the time. If you hit your opponent, it's not a guarantee that you get your combo.
and that just plays into the other big aspect of this matchup. Palutena has just so much more damage output than Greninja does. And it plays into the consistency you were talking about. And Palutena has the ability to consistently pump out damage at 80% clips. And Greninja doesn't always have access to that.
Exactly. It's all mixed. Okay, here we are, off stage again. Manages to jump back that stall. I love the idea, but ultimately going to be to Starman's detriment, sending him back off stage. Neutral air. Whoa. Almost killing it.
I thought his stock was gone for a sec, but now it is gone.
It is. Hey, there you go. I love that air dodge that CRB starts doing after the teleport cancels. Once he starts seeing his opponents start to punish them, where he just goes onto platform instead. It's so tricky. It's so minuscule, but it makes me so happy every time.
And I love watching a Palutena player, specifically CRB, do those teleport cancels because it adds so much more to the character that otherwise isn't there. Like, it adds an extra layer of recovering, it adds an extra layer of neutral.
Yeah, it adds an extra layer of speed that Palutena, like, with that on top of all of Palutena's already incredible options, it's just unbelievable. It can totally run you over if you lose track of it.
Yeah.
Starman, though, tracking it down, finding that forward air. That really is the name of the game for Starman. If he can find his forward airs at the end, that's all it takes.
For Starman, it's going to be a lot of these 2-3 hit combos that rely on nairs.
Wonderful pivot grab. And taking him up, no air dodge, misses the second one to punish the air dodge, and that's just, again, out of advantage. Slipped through the fingers.
Slippery frog. Ooh, wow.
I thought that the frog was supposed to have, like, clingy fingers, so it could, like, climb on walls. But
Spider-Man.
That is Spider. See, and I thought he was playing Spider-Man, but that is Greninja, and I was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Thank you, thank you. Gets the tech in place with the up smash. Holy, CRB having that recognition to do the tech, but hey, you gotta press a direction, buddy. You can't just do it right there. That's where he's going. You know that's where he's going.
And that's the triangle of mixed. You go in, out, or stay in place, and it sucks. That's the worst. Those are the worst 3 decisions you don't want to be making.
It's true. All right, here we go. Back air, gets all the hits, tries to catch a jump, but doesn't do it, and just takes a little bit too long from going for that read to get back. Now CRB, once again, able to take control. For last stock, oh, and that hit could do it all. Next, I mean, literally, either of these characters' next hit could do it. I imagine it takes a few more openings for Starman Yeah, and again, CRB just able to make it back. But still, that extra percent is really important. Catches with the forward air.
And those two grabs from Starman may not look like they're doing much damage, but they are bringing him back into the game and
it's what it
able
took.
to take it.
Yes! Clutched up. He clung onto it, those sticky fingers.
He might be Spider-Man.
He might be.
We don't know
We
who's
don't.
under the.
Who
we don't know.
is under the mask? It could be this frog.
be anyone.
Maybe. It could be you. It could be me.
I could be Spider-Man.
Greninja.
But
You heard
Starman.
it.
But
You
it's-
heard it
but-
here first.
But Starman. No, like on a more serious note, those grabs,
Oh, so
they
beautiful.
looked so minuscule
Yeah,
at the
like-
time. Like you're in a deficit. You're looking like you're not going to win the game because CRB has all the momentum. Then you get one grab, you're like, all right, cool, bringing it back to me. Get another grab, throw him off stage. Now you're within 30%, and then you get a third neutral win. That's that, and then we see that forward air and the stock in the game. Now instead of a 2-0, you're sitting at 1-1, back on small battlefield, and momentum entirely shifts in just that last minute of game two.
True. Well, you see Starman, honestly, like switching up that mentality. We've seen Starman going for these more extraneous combos, this stuff that's a little bit more out there, a little bit trickier, and you've seen him drop those combos because of that. Like, they aren't guaranteed. So instead, just sticking to your bread and butters, making yourself win neutral a couple more times just to get that confirmed damage, I love to see. And that's all it took to take that stock. But I mean, right now, CRB immediately back in the driver's seat.
And we've seen this before. Like we saw it in game 1, and we also saw it in game 2. That consistent damage output that Palutena has compared to the inconsistent damage that Greninja puts out. It's not about the damage for Starman. It's about getting that percent at whatever rate you want.
It's true. Here we go.
Already at a deficit.
Exploding Flame catching Starman, trying to go for that low recovery. Wanted to get down beneath that stage just quick enough. CRB not going to let it happen. And in fact, going to send him right back off stage once more. Dealing a clean 50. Yup, there it is. About to lap him. Starman fighting back, not wanting to see that happen. But who knows? It draws ever closer. The full stock lead.
I'm pretty sure Starman made one of those disappear in the last game, and he just made it disappear this game.
See ya.
74% is not all that much. So that's 2 neutral wins for Starman. A few of those 3-hit combos.
That was a really good confirm, but again, you'll notice it wasn't true. If you saw, you'll see CRB jumped out of that last second. If he'd opted to air dodge or anything else, that wouldn't have been the stock, and Starman would have been taking like another 30%, maybe even dying because of it. He just has to go for these risky options, and CRB, it's so much safer for him.
It's getting to the point where Palutena, the higher the percent gets, the less of those combo hits that you're going to get. Obviously, yes, knockback increases, but for Palutena, that's so important.
Ooh, my goodness. Super tricky grab there from CRB, catching Starman at the ledge once more, and just walking him across the stage. 50% while you're at it. Get out of here.
Is that allowed?
Is that a, is this allowed? What
I mean, this character was meta before all of the DLC ruined this game.
It's true.
And she's still relevant to this day. Every character is relevant unless you're Ganondorf, and that sucks.
Yeah, well,
Whatever. Who cares about him?
we digress.
Okay.
We're back on the stage. Starman able to drift away from the up air, send CRB off stage. That's still a double jump though. An aggressive option from ledge, catches the tech. I'm surprised that didn't hit at first. Up air, and it's curtains.
Yeah.
Goodness. 2-1 CRB. Those shades of that last game immediately gone.
Like the game-to-game changes are so fun, because in that second game it was Starman that was like poking. I was just kind of poking, getting those neutral wins, and then eventually finding the back-breaking blow. And in that third game, Palutena is just like, I'm going to hit you a lot and then keep my distance until I can find the right opening to take a stock and take the game. So now it's got to be counter hit for Starman. Shout out Minnesota. to come in and bring this to a game 5.
We're on Pokemon Stadium. This frog's been here. That is a Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. Well,
I don't know.
I don't know what to say to that up smash. I really don't.
I'm gonna have to double check with user Gemini on that one.
Oh, okay. Pull up the wiki. Yeah, I'm on the Fansly. What? The fandom page. Yup. Here we are. Up smash on the ledge. Look at this.
We're
Dash
already
attack.
at kill percent for both of these characters.
Oh my goodness, back air, sending so far off. Oh, and the weak nair. Oh, that was true.
My favorite thing to see.
That's the first true Greninja combo I've seen all game.
That's one of my favorite things to watch. When I see something I've never seen before against a character, I look at the player cam immediately to see how that person reacts to the first time ever seeing that happen. And CRB had a stank face. That was so funny.
Goodness, incredible stuff there from Starman. And having that recognition to see that happen and recognize, oh, I can get this kill here. I know what I'm doing. Makes it happen. Dash attack will do it. But I mean, and this is like the position we keep on seeing these starting games go. We get a little bit of extra percent out after that first stock, but just like, oh, whoa. Absolutely lighting CRB up there with those shurikens. This lead has grown even more. I stand corrected.
Yeah, CRB hasn't been getting hit with a lot of those shurikens all set, and now suddenly getting hit with 3 of them and is at 78%. That's a huge difference that didn't have to happen.
Ooh, I do love that shuriken there. That is a DI mix-up. If CRB holds the wrong direction, that's a tech setup. Doesn't matter though. Up smash, all it takes.
He didn't even have to read the roll.
Ooh, the up tilt there, knowing that CRB is going to be swinging to land. And Starman, again, figuring it out. This adaptation, this growth between each game, it keeps on happening. Gets the hitbox that he wants, reads the air dodge.
This is so sick. Starman is using the shurikens to just keep CRB in the air, and then using the aerials of a Greninja to keep him in disadvantage to the point where he had to recover from the absolute furthest distance. But the Hydro Pump, just a little water gun. Look at that composure.
Yeah, no, that was like technical. That was unbelievably precise. That last stock, CRB just couldn't do anything. That whole game, it felt like CRB couldn't get his footing, which is like all that he's been able to do, really. CRB, all he has is his footing. That's how he wins. He's so composed, and Starman just completely outpaced him all game.
Dude, waiting for the absolute last minute to take a sip of that water. And then jumping right back into game 5 on Small Battlefield, where it all began. Man. And here's that huge damage, 50%, almost.
Just
Starman
barely. Catches the dash attack on the air dodge. Starman's ability to catch these air dodges is great. CRB has these platforms, though, if he wants to get out. If you air dodge there, Starman doesn't get the punish. So we saw that happen there. Got the one, missed the other. And now, how do you get back in? What do you do?
Well,
ooh, crazy mix is what you do. I thought he was going on the platform. CRB did. Starman knew. Hey, he's making it to center stage.
He didn't get much out of that, nor out of that nair, which is a crazy call, but that back air going to be spelling doom very, very soon. Only 74% on Palutena, but that quick turn around, back throw, jab, jab, jab.
You're gonna get grabbed in the corner. It's gonna keep happening if you keep neutral get up. It's just, he's gonna be there every single time. Down tilt, misses it, great DI out, misses the tech twice in a row. Surely third time's the charm. Not even gonna get the chance, CRB, not allowing it. Back in advantage, this is that composure. Catches the jump in to try and get that nair. Oh no, and it's not looking good.
Starting to snowball for Starman. Good angle, and the Skybeam not gonna do anything. Oh, the jump, unnecessary.
He just misread his situation. If he just back aired, that was close enough to the blast zone that would have killed. He just wanted that extra assurance, because you never know with Greninja.
And Shuriken's not doing anything in this game 5. CRB doing a good job of staying in the range of punish range for that Shuriken, but Starman able to find a stock, but it's not looking too good.
It's getting down to it. Starman's going to need to put up something together. Just absolutely incredible to bring this one back. Hold on to this stock, because you need it.
Teleport cancels are starting to get called out from Starman, but not as strong as they could be. If that continues to happen, Starman could get an absolutely nasty call out on one of these teleport cancels. CRB gotta stay careful.
Charging up that Shuriken, letting him just barely avoid the explosive flame, but going for the stall again. CRB not going to allow it to happen twice. Tracks that down, gets the up air, and Starman is on tournament stock. And it's getting closer and closer to being sealed for CRB.
And getting so much damage early in this stock, not letting Starman get any of those combo starters that Greninja loves, but getting an errant back air randomly.
Ooh,
able to get back to the stage.
I love that roll back from CRB, not overcommitting there, because Starman would have gotten the kill. That down air he was looking for would have confirmed into so much. Drag down, not going to find it. Is the platform enough? It isn't. CRB dodges away.
Huge.
No,
Man.
the mix-up on the fastball.
Honestly, I had no real idea where CRB was going to go after that teleport and the down smash was the smartest option, and so is
but the full charge
right there. Evening the stocks, one apiece, 76% separates these two from going on into the next round and going out at fifth.
Let's see who has what it takes. It's leaning towards CRB, but Starman has shown crazy option. No invincibility. He goes for stage. All CRB can get is dash attack. It's percent, but it's not enough to kill. And right now, that's all that matters to Starman. Misses his punish on the up B, and you're off stage once more. Could this be it? Down air to catch the roll. Side B to catch the landing, and that is it. CRB clutching up. Starman almost able to find it, but not quite enough. Out at fifth place, CRB continuing deeper into that loser's bracket.
What a great showing from both of those players. The adaptations that each of them have shown, and that last game specifically, anybody's.
Yeah, no, totally. I got muted. No! No, but just beautiful stuff. And beautiful stuff from all players that we've had on the stage today. It has been incredible stuff all around. And I do believe, if I'm counting right, is that not our last set?
I think it is.
I do believe it is. Everybody, make some noise for yourself.
If you guys had fun, I'm glad you had fun watching and listening to us. For as long as you could stand it. If you muted us, sorry. I do blame you because we're kind of nice with it. But this is Willow.
That's Mochi.
Shout out to all the production people, Magic for FGC, and everyone that was a part of Cream City Convergence. Stay tuned. We got amazing Smash. Top 4 coming up after this.
Don't go anywhere. We'll see you later. Bye.
And then there were 4. Welcome back to Cream City Convergence 2025. We are into top 4 here tonight. I'm Papa here with Calavera, and it's only one Wisconsin left, a couple Chicago, and one more Iowa here tonight. So an interesting group we have.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are holding down the fort with CRB, and through another like Wisconsin kind of like a death match in a way with Starman and CRB closing that off for us for top 8. Unfortunate to see another Wisconsin rep fall down, but yeah, we're going to have Ravenking and Atata left for our Chicago reps, and they're going to have to go through their own team.
Yeah, a little bit of team kill we see time and time again. These guys go to every event together. They team together. It's very rare that they don't have to play each other at an event, too. So
it's pretty often they play each other, honestly. I'm pretty sure from the previous Cream Cities as well that we've also seen this repeat itself in grands, or if not like in final side. But whoever
wins this site here has a very good chance at the classic Cream City brick. Such a unique trophy for events too.
Yeah.
So this is a classic Milwaukee Cream City brick, one of a kind. So you definitely want to take this and add it to your trophy case if you're Atata or Ravenking.
Yeah, I know Atata has been eyeing it for the past 2 years back here at Cream City, so he's going to be having the eyes on the prize here. However, he's going to have to get through Ravenking before any of that happens.
And especially someone of Atata's caliber, he has been back-to-back second place finishes here at Cream City so far, so he really wants to get this first win. Second places to both Ned and DeBuzz last year, so he wants to finally get this first win here this weekend. But Ravenking absolutely has something to say about it.
Yeah, again, both of these just meeting almost at that final path here of the winner's side, winner's finals nonetheless. So it's bound to happen, and they're both going to be fighting for it. So it's really hard to say when it's so neck and neck and so close together how these two play. They've really figured each other out.
And dead even start here, as you'd expect from both of them. Air dodging into the tail of that PK Thunder 2 to look to see another day, but still off stage is Ravenking. How do you get off this ledge? Punching with that side magnet, and now all of a sudden in a really bad spot, and you're going to lose your stock there. Ravenking taking that first stock here. Yeah,
it's the tried and true we see a lot from Ravenking, that back air off stage as well, the edge guard and whatnot. And he's just going to sit comfortably on this corner here, throwing out some guns, rationalizing them just a little bit. And the tether grab, of course, going to be his savior here. Oh, okay. I thought that was a little too low. I got scared for a second.
It's so helpful having that tether grab, too, to get around those side magnets at the ledge, not really having to interact with that that yo-yo, but finally finding that edge guard for Atata, and not too worse for wear here, and just going to look to try to get some more percent, but needs to fight his way out of this corner.
Yeah, Ravenking fed a little bit into the greed there, trying to live another stock when he was already like at 135, and an Arsene would have been a little too greedy here. However, again, second stock, though, building up that Arsene meter pretty fast.
And, you know, continuing to pile on damage while he does it, too.
Yeah.
That's what you love about Joker. He builds up that meter with time or damage, so only at 50% here, but a grab coming out, forced off staging. You do not want to be off stage if you're Ravenking with Arsene out, because it makes it so susceptible to that yo-yo on the ledge.
Yeah, because now you don't really have that tether grab, and your options are a bit more limited. Although you do have the counter, and we have seen it successfully done by Ravenking previously, it might not work against Atata. Who knows?
Yeah, but needs to find his way back to the stage really quick here. Cannot take another nair at the ledge from Ness.
Oh!
Just barely outranging that forward smash.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. That was one of those, like, I was going for the edge guard and just changed his mind. It ended up working out, finding that nair. And just continuing to pile on this damage. Ravenking needs to stop the bleeding here if he wants to stay in this game one.
Yeah, it looks like he's fishing really for something to start right now, as we see dash attacks come out and even fairs, just something to get the damage going right now. So we're going to see small signs of life. Ravenking peek out right now, halfway with the Arsene meter, so he's still got plenty of time to slow things down in his favor here. We see the gun come out, no back air. Tata just struggling to get some stage composure.
Not taking too much damage. He's in a good spot, still has his stock, but now that Arsene is going to come out, really needs to find this stock really quick for Ravenking. He cannot afford to be put off stage. He needs to find this stock to stay in. And just getting that raw back air just to fight his way out of that PK fire to stay in it. Draining that Arsene a little bit on the platform, but that just immediately getting back into the fray and trying to fight hand-to-hand with this Arsene, which you don't typically expect.
Yeah, but now with Arsene gone, we don't have Big Brother around to help, so it's going to be a rough one for Ravenking to thug it out here. However, it's already looking to build it back up, but unfortunately, Atata, the yo-yo, of course, is just going to be the demise for Ravenking for our game one.
It just does so much for Atata too in those ledge trap scenarios. You can cover the ledge with it. It covers that standard get up. You can also use it to catch the roll with certain timing. And that does a lot for Ness in a lot of matchups, and especially this one.
Yeah, it really does so much, because even when it's not fully out, like even when you're charging it, the yo-yo still hits you. You actually just get stuck in a multi-hit and you just can't do anything.
And Joker loves to jump off of the ledge too to get those like double jump down air, the down guns.
Yeah,
so it really deters him from doing that, because you've got that yo-yo right there at the ledge. So
yeah,
really shuts down a lot of what Joker wants to do in those ledge scenarios. Now getting over to PS2, more stage for Joker to keep his feet planted there, so less edge guards to worry about, but doesn't matter if you can't get on stage to begin with.
Yeah, this is just, again, like also Atata's game, the edge guard ledge trap game that he's going to play. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen a dare spike yet. Again, the yo-yo is just going to come out.
Just covering that neutral get up once again. And Atata already going for a full lap here on Ravenking. Ravenking really needs to find an edge guard here, but Atata's so hard to edge guard even though he's playing Ness.
Yeah. it could be one thing for Ness, but I think entirely Atata. He is very creative with the way that he recovers and has a lot of patience off stage, and he's willing to wait for his opponent's approach or to like safely land. Like he will really draw it out.
Yeah, just really has not been off stage very much as this set's gone on. Been recovers very low in a difficult angle to get those edge guards, but as we continue to see, he's challenging, he's threatening Ravenking off stage more often than the other way around. One more back air from Ness in the corner will do it, and he does find it immediately there, up 3 stocks to 1 here.
We saw a lot of edge guarding gameplay, as you mentioned, from Ravenking in the first game, and now we aren't seeing too much of that because, in a sense, Ravenking has to play grounded, a little more conservative with the way he's playing, and not too much offstage. But however, he's gonna go for it with the guns and getting the Arsene as well. And Atata losing his stock. Was it because of PK Thunder? I guess because of the...
Yeah, he used Rebel Guard and then absorbed it with the PK Thunder.
Oh,
so
I see.
That shortened the PK Thunder too for Ness, so he wasn't able to make it back.
Oh,
but
I see.
Still a full stock lead for Atata, but Ravenking, that's about as good of an edge guard situation as you could hope for. So now you can just continue to build that momentum, push the issue, but now that Arsene is unfortunately gone and won't be back for another 40-50%. That's what you need to get back into this game right now if you're Ravenking. So far, the bigger stage has worked out against him, just has not been able to get Atata off stage, but here we go. Atata just barely making it back. He needs to find his way out of the corner pretty easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much pressure coming out from Ravenking on the ledge or the corner even, because he knows Atata's kind of like mind game. Like he has Yo-Yo, he's got PK Thunder, he's got Magnet, he's got an arsenal of tools pretty much that I feel like anyone would be terrified of.
He keeps threatening space without putting out hitboxes to make Atata afraid. So Atata continues to preemptively put out those hitboxes out of the corner. So he's able to just get out without too much issues. That's why he has this full stock lead, but that back air will absolutely get it done. And now looks like Ravenking immediately putting up the finger to run it back. So one more game here on PS2. Will we see the 3-0? Will we, see Ravenking get back into the set? I don't know. It looks tough right now.
Yeah, I mean, even before our top 4, like even top 8, we've seen like a few 3-0s, but we've mainly seen like game 5s. So we'll see how this top 4 turns around, if we are going to see our first 3-0 or if this is going to be a game 5 turnaround for Ravenking. We still got this final game if everything's in his favor, or if Atata will run with this with a 3-0.
And from my experience too, when you have to play against one of those players that more often than not, they are taking those sets against you, it's either you're going to game 5 against them or you often will have a 3-0 experience.
Yeah.
So Ravenking taking plenty of sets from Atata, but Atata more often than not is taking those sets. So you have to get that momentum early to get the ball rolling. And Ravenking has just had a hard time getting those meaningful leads. He needs to get this first stock here. Has Arsene slowly but surely racking up, but has not been able to get that big lead that he needs.
We do have somewhat of an early Arsene going to be peeking out soon. There it is. But again, Atata's just going to be doing Atata things, does things even. Got a lot of aerials coming out and patience, but this might be the start of something for Ravenking here as we see him a little bit with the advantage here.
That walk off the stage. Oh, and that does work. Didn't get the hitbox off of the counter, but that was just enough anyway. Finally getting a meaningful edge guard, but then immediately responding with that back air. So many back airs coming from Atata to take those stocks.
Yeah,
but Ravenking finally getting, evening things up, not falling behind too early.
Yeah, a little more set in position, a little more confident we're seeing him. I believe he's just a little too frantic with the way that he's moving. It seems like he's maybe a little nervous, a little on his toes, trying to watch constantly, be aware, hyper aware even, of Atata's presence here on the stage. But it's so hard to detect because Atata is almost like an assassin, if you will. It's like
he threads the needle really well in those disadvantaged situations. And Ravenking staying more firmly planted on stage there as well gives Atata the space to operate. And I get it's so tough too because Ness is really good at reversaling too out of the corner, so you want to avoid those scenarios, but then you don't really press the advantage stage. So it's a double-edged sword. It's tough, especially against someone like Atata.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
You don't get to counter it. That's gotta be so frustrating.
Yeah. And not really a big punish either because, you know, Ravenking not being able to take the stock, never mind, I eat my words. Back here, we'll close it out there. And we've got Ravenking City at a, you know, pretty percent, 72%. You got a lot of work done with that. So we'll see how much damage he's able to do or if Atata is just going to rip away this stock fast.
Seen a lot of back airs come through from Atata's percents, but just jumping right over that is Ravenking. Just gotta keep him in the corner here. Love the use of the Nair. The Nair forward smash. You got it, man.
Oh. Yeah, I hate when that happens. This is why I can't play Joker.
That's a tough one.
That would happen to me.
Trying to probably go for the up B, but then getting the guns instead.
Yeah.
Ravenking, though, not deterred, quickly putting on some percent. Needs to find this edge guard scenario. I want it. Oh, no! The Atata classic, where you think you have him off stage, and then he just pulls the rug out from under you with that down air so fast, so early. Oh. If there's ever like an Atata trademark, it's 100% that down air, like 20% that just meteors you like that.
First time.
Oh no.
It's tough. Yeah, that was so quick. I didn't even have like anything to say about that last part because you were able to just close it off. And yeah, it's really those moments where you don't expect something like that to happen, and then it hits you like whiplash, and it's like, oh right, I forgot that he could just do that.
Saving it for when you need it the most, when it matters the most. I'll never forget the regional that Atata won over Mute Ace like years and years ago, like 2019, and was down so much.
Oh, was
percent.
it like Midwest Arena?
Yeah, at wherever the Pac-Man.
Yeah,
mall thing
yeah. That's in Schaumburg, Illinois.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember now.
From the top rope in the top right corner, Mute Ace goes for that advantage to it, and Atata just meteors him at 20% to win the set.
Yeah.
I never get tired of seeing Atata go for those. You know, he's so smart with them too. So.
Yeah. I can tell he's being a lot more conscious with his gameplay, and more, not performative, but just more. Just confident, pretty much. Like, the gameplay overall has changed drastically from, like, last year to even this year. Probably something to do with going to Japan, because I've heard from, like, several players that they just somehow get, like, massive improvement from Japan and, like, Kakadibi and all that. I mean, ever since he came back from Kakadibi, he won Combo Breaker.
Over DeBuzz, who DeBuzz took Cream City 2024 over Atata.
Yeah.
So getting that run back, I know he would have loved to have it again here. Today, DeBuzz wasn't able to make it, so he punches his ticket to winner's side brands with that 3-0. So one more set for Atata to finally get that first win at Cream City, but gonna have to potentially make his way through one of these guys, who already has a top 8 today in Kilogramhours and Rivals. So last Wisconsin standing here as well for CRB.
Yeah. This feels somewhat like a familiar matchup. DDD Palu, I might have seen it before. It sounds familiar. But, there's not strong representatives of DDD.
It's pretty much
like
just Kilogramhours at this point in terms of the American landscape.
Yeah.
So, a player, he is so thoughtful with his character where he loves to play heavy, and he really loves to study the game and try to find solutions with a character a lot of people have given up on. So, Kilogramhours, really consistent grinder, has been number 1 at least at one point in Iowa too with the character, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And one of the current in our contention for number 1 Wisconsin right now in CRB.
Oh, okay,
so,
wow. I didn't know that.
He won Wisconsin Smash Summit earlier this year over Comet, over Dally, and a bunch of others.
Oh, okay.
Recently moved down to Milwaukee, so I'll have more consistent talent to practice around. So one of the players that's been around for a long time, but has more recently been really shooting up because he's just a really strong student of the game too.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see this because I don't think these two have crossed paths today.
Not today.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they've played ever. Maybe it would have been before CRB was really shooting up in the last year or so.
Yeah.
This one I think is really tough for DD in the fact that Palu doesn't need to worry about those Gordo lens trap scenarios. He can just use that warp to get through, cancel on those platforms, and just get through. So I'm curious to see what Kilogramhours' answer will be when he gets CRB off stage. If he even does, if he's too busy getting near the whole game.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of that action, a lot of Naren up airs, Gordos. I think that's just going to be CRB's like best tool of operation, honestly, with all the Nares, and which would be a lot of her kit, honestly. Just really good against DDD.
It's hard counters here, right? Where you have your own projectiles to swat away the Gordo. Needs to go for those home runs, and he finds it immediately. Wow. We didn't see him use that much against Atata, just didn't have the opportunities, but finds it immediately to start this set.
Yeah, we've seen a handful of jet hammers come out to play from Kilo, and some of them have actually landed and taken stocks, which
He
has
knows
been
when to
brutal.
go for those big swings.
Yeah, of course. He always does it. It's a Kilo classic.
And that's what you have to do, especially in a matchup like this where you're not going to get a whole lot of opportunities for those big swings. As we were talking about earlier, just the amount of options that Pebble has are just really hard to counter DD's kit. But now you get to sit back, relax, and let Palutena come to you.
Yeah, and given DDD is a super heavy, like not even just a heavy, like a super heavy, he's going to live to some ungodly percentage. Wow, I'm surprised he snapped the ledge. Why did he slap the ledge?
Looked like he was really trying to avoid that down tilt, but then, you know, dying a little earlier than you may have expected. And now he's taking you for a ride. 71%.
Yeah, just hold it. Unfortunately, that's just how it is when you go against Palutena. You got to eat up at least 60-70% to pay your taxes.
Yeah, that's the heavy tax right there, especially against someone like CRB and against Palutena. That's a lot of guaranteed percent, but as DD, you're living for quite a while here, and you can start getting those swings in too with your up tilts, your up smashes.
Yeah, and Palutena does not live at these percentages, honestly, so at any percent, CRB is dead as long as Kilo plays his cards right here.
And Pao has a good amount of work left to find this stock on DD, just with the nature of how she finds her kill options, unless you got like a high up air. DD, you can see much prettier here, gets that Gordo off the platform too, just wasn't expecting quite that angle, so Kilogram going up the stock here, going to the last one. And this is where you start to see that turtle gameplay come in, just trying to tack on that little bit of extra damage before you lose the stock.
Yeah. Ooh, no follow-up up air, and you're going to have to take 22%, especially from close to rage, or max rage, I should say here. So this is not going to be good for CRB. He's got to take this stock, like, ASAP right now.
And this is where you see a little bit of those flaws in Pau's kit where, unless you find a side B in that scenario, you have to find it back here in the corner. But DD's so comfortable just taking his time at the ledge, so how do you find this kill in this kind of scenario?
There's just no good way to approach either, because Palu is fragile in a sense. Okay, that's a good way to approach up tilt, yeah.
Getting that cross up on shield too, just getting that last couple hits in the air. Really like that, just to find a sneaky kill there, stay in this. Jet Hammer, what? I've got an idea.
Right off of Angel platform, Jet Hammer.
And like,
no one does it like him.
just the whiffest of whiff punishes, where you're trying to get your early combo starter on the Nair, and it's just like, no, it's actually my turn still.
Yeah, so anyways.
Crazy. 2 for 2. In Milwaukee, Brewers have been hot for a long time on offense, so Kilogram from Iowa. Wow.
What's in the water in Iowa? I just want to know. Okay, we're gonna be
And
moving
he's so
up a little
calculated
bit.
with the risks he takes, too.
Yeah.
But also, you missed that. You're taking so much damage. So.
Literally, it's just a gamble. That's all it is. It's a no gamble, no future kind of situation for Kilogramhours. And he just sees through it. And he's like, you know, if I want this future or whatever, like I want for myself, I'm going to get through it. So he's always taking a gamble at it. That's just what Jet Hammer is. And even with this character, let alone you're taking a chance on the character like he did.
And he's taking so much early percent here. It doesn't matter, though, unless CRB can get that last big hit to take the stock.
Yeah.
As we saw in the last game, Kilogram can kind of slowly chip his way back in. So you have to get this stock now to reset the situation, to continue to pile on that damage going into that second stock, too. Find his way back onto stage. If I'm CRB, I'm hunting for like a side B explosive flame here to finish the job. I'm not wanting to interact because DD at the ledge he can kind of sneakily get back into it, but that down tilt will find its mark. CRB only taking 20% to start this game too.
Yeah, a lot more nicer start than the first game. So just kind of setting the tempo, feeling things out. We're going to see a little bit of a Nair turn come out from CRB as well. Still not done. Oh my gosh. I was kind of hoping for a Dare Spike, but it's okay. I won't get greedy with my opinions.
And CRB knows when to get greedy too. He will go for those home run whiff punishes with the Palu smash attacks when he has the right opportunity in the corner. But right now, does not need to go for anything crazy. It's just staying patient, swatting away Kilogram as he approaches. And getting that early lead is so important because now he can just play this patient game and finds that early-ish up air too. So 3 stocks to 1.
Yeah, I mean, this is really good momentum for CRB. Again, we're seeing that Nair turn come out 65% on the first stock, still holding down the 4 a lot better than the first game. So we're seeing it turn around slightly or a little bit more
I'm down airing there.
Defensive. Yeah, I'm gambling there.
CRB is definitely one that loves to go with those downers as well, but doesn't probably, again, feels like he doesn't need to overextend here. He has such a big lead, where as long as you make those good decisions, there isn't a whole lot that Kilogram can do unless he can find those jet hammers once again, which he so far has not had an opportunity to.
Yeah. We're just seeing like 2 different players on 2 opposite ends here. We're seeing Kilo take more of the risks, being more, if you will, like reckless almost with this character that we see the jet hammers and everything else come out. And CRB is playing a little more defensive now, maybe more optimal, and using those side Bs and maybe even neutral Bs a little bit to get Kilo out of that area or that bubble that CRB's in.
Also, just like the nature, you see that divide in the tier list in terms of the character tools, where you do have to play that riskier game, especially when you're behind like this if you're DDD. You don't have those safe approach options when Pyro has a lead like this. So now this is just a matter of trying to find the data for the next game, where unless you can get a couple of really big swings, this is pretty much curtains, and you do find that back air there. That 2 stock coming in from CRB.
Yeah.
To even think of back air.
Huge turnaround from game 1, and yeah, Kilo gonna have to sort this one out soon. I mean, how do you go from game 1 where you win with 1 stock, and then now you're going to game 2 with your opponent 2 stocking? And it's like,
really
what happened?
Just getting that early lead, right? Where,
yeah.
especially at the lower mobility of DDD on stage, if you can get that early lead, you can turtle, you can like play that approach game where you're kind of anti-airing them as they come in, you're ledge trapping. But if you're so far behind like that, what are you doing against a character that has such high mobility?
Yeah.
He can reflect your Gordos on approach, he can use his auto reticles, it's tough. But now you have this bigger stage again, just to kind of stay on stage and not be pinned off stage. But more room for Pao to go for their conversions.
Yeah, especially with the platform, just going to be a great help for CRB to just, again, link directly under Kilo to get more up airs or nairs, but we're not seeing any just yet, just kind of still fishing for any percentage, any spare change here, and again, Kilo already at 100% and first stock on at 30 seconds.
As we were talking about in that last game, CRB knows when to pull the trigger on those micro-spacing situations with those Palu smash attacks. Finally finding it smart there, going for it first time there, and now, as we were talking about, if CRB can get those stocks really quickly and keeps Kilogram from getting those comeback mechanics, it's so tough to come back when you're already down a full stock like that. Finding that jet hammer, it does come out. CRB wanting nothing to do with that scenario.
I'm going on the opposite side of the stage. I know best.
Teleporting through, just no interaction required. But now you give CRB access to those platforms again to go for those teleport cancels, but that Nair just barely missing on Deity as he shrinks and comes up with that hammer. So not the worst for wear, only 49%.
Yeah.
So Kilogram doing a great job of stopping the bleeding here. Just 1 meaningful hit to get that positioning he needs, but CRB just so patient and neutral, looking for that hit as well.
It's getting a little difficult, though, to approach Kilogramhours, as we see he's also spacing himself from CRB because he would rather zone a bit and use, the beneficial parts of Gordo, being able to, attack from far away. And he's going to do whatever he can in his power to get any chip damage. And CRB is, like, struggling his way in pretty much, as we see here. We got the auto vertical coming out, and they're back in, so slowly peeking through this stock here. But we'll see if Kiko's able to tank it, or CRB is
it is, once again.
Oh.
It covers so much.
Yeah.
It covers the roll on, probably catches the neutral get up in that scenario. It's really a timing thing. If you can get a feel for when Kilogram's getting off the ledge there, it's just really tough to play around. Now you're down a full stock, and those nairs are coming through once again. CRB so consistent with them, but great DI coming out from Kilogram, but then immediately goes back into the blender. Also lapped. It's a charge.
Okay.
And just, you see the risk reward that Kilogram has to go for. He has to get these up smash reads, those small whiff punishes with the Gordo to stay in it, and it's just not as consistent as what CRB gets to do.
Yeah, it's really not. I mean, the frames of like Palu's like moves are just so much faster, and because she has high mobility, as you said earlier, I mean, she's more fortunate for character than DDD is. So it is quite the gamble that Kilo is taking here, but yeah, we'll see if he's gonna live through this. 118% charging for the up smash. Oh, I like the vision there, but again, a little too soon there. And Kilo is gonna be hanging on to this ledge for his life.
Yeah, CRB trying to go 3 for 3 on those smash attack kills in this game 3. Doesn't find his mark there, but has this corner pressure going. Kilogram finds his way out, and this is the point now where DD can kill you in a couple different ways, especially if that Jet Hammer comes out like we saw in that game 1. Would not be surprised to have him come out swinging with that, but needs to find his way off this ledge, out of the corner.
Oh yeah, CRB's getting a little too greedy there on the ledge, trying to look for a potential down tilt or maybe even side B, but nothing's taking it just yet. Kilo is still keeping his distance, but the up smash, that's it! Well, also max rage, by the way. He's at 154.90.
Again, and he does such a good job in those tight scenarios where you're up close, where I'm just going to go for the roll read or guess if you're jumping in. It covers different options depending on that positioning, and he was just slowly pushing CRB to the corner to make him pick an option to get out of there, and just catching a defensive option, pulling the rug out from under him in that game 3 to
I mean, that really caught me off guard. I still believed that there was some like percentage of Kilo winning that game, but it seemed very dire from the situation that CRB was in, very stage grounded and had a lot going in percentage on Kilo. However, though, Kilo being able to still turn around his favor and using the max percentage, like rage and whatnot, to his benefit, and being able to knock out CRB at you know, such a, I guess you would say, low percent at 80%. So
yeah, and just the fear factor that Kilogramhours has just refined and mastered throughout the years of playing this character. He knows when to pull the trigger in those clutch moments, and he's a very clutch player.
Yeah.
Needs one more big moment like that to make his way into losers finals here at Cream City, but CRB trying to even this back up, trying to force this game 5. Still has a little bit of work left to do on this first stock. Just cannot afford to take another one of those up smashes and fall behind early. The tech chase from more than halfway across the stage with the auto reticle is crazy.
Hey, he's got it though. I mean, he hit it. So, and it killed?
Dude.
What?
Auto reticle, auto option select.
Oh
sure,
God.
man. That's tough.
I don't think I've ever seen auto reticle kill.
It does in just the right moments.
Yeah, oh my God, hold on.
CRB, when he gets these big leads like that, he makes the most of them if he can find those stocks. But now Kilogram will be trying to find those up smashes in the corner once again if he can just the right scenario. Has him on the ledge.
Oh, that arrow would have been scary. No up. Wordle's gonna catch the landing.
He needs to find this stock sooner than later.
Oh,
there we go. That down tilt will finally get it done.
Yeah, unfortunate teleport there from CRB. However, there was just no good situation to really position yourself there. Whether you go to the platform, I'm sure Kilo would have had a plan, or even to ledge. There's just a plan and backup plan for everything, honestly.
Knowing to avoid death so long in the corner against DD, one of his strong points really is that corner pressure and that ledge trapping, even if you have the great get out of jail free card in that teleport from Palutena. If the Gordo is being positioned just right, you can't really quite get around it, but it looks tough right now, but we've seen Kilogram come back in these situations time and time again once he gets that right opening, so CRB really needs to find that last big hit to finish out this stock.
Yeah, even if Kilo is in this tough position right now, granted he does have 145%, he's still adding percentage on CRB and nonetheless taking advantage that he's at his high percentages and then he's super heavy to live so long. However, you can't live that long.
Nothing is beating that back air from Palutena.
Yeah, it's so strong.
God-given back air right there. Self-God-given, I guess, for
Well,
Palu.
Cloud back air is pretty...
Yeah, it's real good. And get another AAA here, juggling, getting that a lot of quick percent there. It's 0 to 50 every time CRB starts a stock. Finding that down here. Kilo just being taken for a ride. Just the highest up B imaginable
my
there.
gosh.
I like that though, just like not putting yourself in a position to take any damage and resetting the situation
Yeah.
for CRB.
There was potential for Kilo to punish there, however, he just didn't catch it in time and probably was even confused himself. He's like, where
Who's
are
gonna
you going?
expect that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely would not have. Just put yourself sky high to avoid any sort of ledge trap, any sort of Gordo situation.
Yeah. Can't reach me up here.
Yeah, I'm out. So, down a full stock here. This, as we've seen time and time again, it is not over until it says game. 4 kilogram hours. CRB not afraid to pull the trigger on these big smash attacks in the ledge trap, but just finding his way off the ledge there with forward air. But just needs to find that big hit for Kilogram.
Yeah, it seems like even these backers now aren't really taking the stocks. However, there it is. Is it final? Okay, it's going to take it at 160. CRB again with another 2-stock game.
It's really, it's a 2-stock from CRB, or it's a nail biter at the end. His Kilogram, you know, gonna clutch
There
it out.
is no
So
in between.
you can only have that magic so often, like you can't use it every game. So you need
Yeah.
to get that game 5 in here.
Yeah, going to be our first game 5 for top 4, and we're going to be seeing who gets to move on and face off Ravenking. So this will be exciting, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if TRB and Ravenking have played against each other, for all I know.
If they have, it's been a while. I also don't know if I've really seen Kilogram play Ravenking much. So either way, it could be an interesting set. Whoever gets the W here, but game 5, 4 losers finals. We're going to be making our way over to Smashville.
Oh, is it? No, it's Town.
That's Smashville.
Oh, I'm dumb.
We got KK in the back.
Yeah.
He's
It's
weasling
Smashville,
away.
Oh, it's Saturday night. You're
Yeah,
right.
Saturday night we got KK.
There it is.
Wisconsin crowd going to absolutely be backing up CRB here, trying to see Wisconsin make its way, I believe, to its first losers finals here at Cream City. Finally, CRB immediately getting to work and tacking on this damage.
Yeah, 62 building up there on Kilo. Even more percentage. I feel like every Nair I watch just does 10%. It's it's so unfair.
And CRB going for those nairs too, to just try to keep the advantage state going, not committing to the combo finisher on that up air.
Yeah.
Just wants as much damage as he can possibly get in every advantage state, just so he can get these big leads. Because like the more he has to box with Kilogram, the more opportunities he has to go for those home runs.
I feel it's almost like a double-edged sword in a way, because also if he feeds into Kilo and his percentage and whatnot, it's also just going to add to the rage and pretty much how much percentage Kilo is going to do in the end, because we've seen that trade-off pretty much where CRB may be able to build up a lot of heavy percent on Kilo. However, the trade-off is that he might get hit with some heavy moves here, and it might cost him the stock as well.
And you're seeing Kilogram start to chip his way to that area, that percentage,
Oh.
where these home runs could come out, but nothing's happening there. I'm Powell. I'm over on the other side of the stage throwing out a projectile to get rid of that thing. So Kilogram assessing the situation, going, nope, nothing's happening here.
Anytime I see the hammer, ow, I am scared.
I'm shaking, and I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Such a tight Game 5 scenario. CRB really needs this first stock if he wants to get that first lead.
We auto-reticling our way to
away.
this one. Oh, jeez. Okay, side B auto-reticle low-key the MVPs of the match here. The side B is going to take it as well. There we
Perfect
go.
spacing, too, for CRB.
Yeah.
There was no more ledge invincibility at that high percent. That covered everything. He had to get off the ledge pronto. And needs to get off stage pronto to get out of these nairs. Quick 55. This is not where you want to be if you're Kilogram, just trying to clutch out this game 5.
Damn it, this is still really good pacing right now from CRB. Has some extra credit build-up still with this first stock. Looking pretty confident and comfortable getting out of that smash attack. And still getting some. The teleport to Gordo still going to hang on to the stock though, 136. Ooh. Wrong move, yeah.
Yeah, going into the loving noggin of Kilogramhours and the DD up tilt there. Kilogram just finding that stock when he needed the most. But now it needs to find some extra damage here, find his way out, maybe with those forward tilts, gets the grab, platform extension, hit 16, but just continuing to find these pressure scenarios, but back off stage once again.
Oh.
Hammer!
No way.
Hammer time, not gonna find his mark.
Yeah, no punish either. It's a little unfortunate. We won't be getting anything too much off of it. However, CRB back on that ledge here, trying to get a down tilt. Side B gonna pull through. You know, oh my gosh, and no stock taken. However, that Gordo was betraying though.
And it just, and, you know, getting those scary situations, you don't always get the right punish, but he does, stays patient, finds that back air. Last stock here, CRB gonna get so much more of that quick 50 that we've come to see time and time again in this matchup. And continues to get this damage. Wisconsin getting loud. Another back air. Puts him off stage with a wind box on that forward smash too.
Oh no. Don't let it be you. Don't let it be you.
Don't let it be you. It is not him. And you see Kilogram, usually he's disengaging in that situation, giving up the ghost, but he knows that he needs to get this stock. You've seen those smash attacks swinging. And another corner scenario, and it gets thrown right back at him.
It's so dangerous for these Gordos to be coming out at this percentage because they really could cost CRB his stock right now. However, as long as he keeps the pressure up and ties it more closely against Kilo, he can take this game 5.
CRB, you need to finish the stock right now. You do not want to go to this last stock against Kilogram. We've seen how clutch he is. A full tank of rage on the side of Kilogram, and he does get that stock. We are last stock. This might as well be dead even. You better DI that out. He does not. That is the perfect window to seal the deal and move on to Losers Finals for CRB.
That was definitely no even stock.
And I think his DD, that might have been checkmate, where even if you hold in, he might have been holding in, but at those certain percentages, Paolo gets that down tilt, throw downs, back air confirmed.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much guaranteed, so
yeah,
that's tough.
It is rough at that point. Wow, you guys still got your Wisconsin Red holding down.
Still got one. We still got one.
We still got one. I got one in me.
Got one more in us.
Yeah, I got one more in me.
Oh.
We're going to be seeing more CRB. So if you're a Wisconsin fan out there or in the audience, I heard them going, hey, hey. So I can hear it. But yeah, I got to be facing off Ravenking now. Quite the opponent to be facing off. We're doing a little bit of like a jump here from like Iowa to now Chicago. So
these are two guys that really love neutral. These guys really like to play that bait and punish game on stage, getting those whiff punishes. So I want to see how Ravenking especially tackles this matchup, because I don't see him get to play Palutena very much. And as we know, Ravenking loves those edge guards. He loves to go deep off stage with those Joker back airs, but you don't get as many of those opportunities against Palu because she's just going to that teleport.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I've seen Ravenking play a Palutena. I feel like it's been so long. Like, I think the only one that possibly comes to mind, I mean, is Atreus, Minnesota.
Atreus,
yeah.
I don't know if they have played as much. You guys have had a couple Palus here and there, like Toru.
Oh yeah, Toru, yeah.
But Palu's just a character that you have to have like a good Palu in the scene just to have that, understand that matchup. But especially early meta, we've never seen Palus, so it's kind of ingrained in you as a player. But getting into this game 1 here, starting out on PS2, you've got that Arsene about to pop, and that's what you don't want if you're CRB, having Arsene come out when you're in disadvantage already.
It's not too bad. It's even right now. Ravenking does have Arsene, so he could most definitely even out the percentages here. But it's just not looking too good. He's stuck in that corner, and we see it attacking in. But CRB is pretty much in the driver's seat right now with this side B, but gonna be eating it and having another Arsene out on the first stock.
Just holding that Rebels guard off stage and immediately getting Arsene back. But sliding into the DMs with that up tilt and sealing out the stock. That was a sneaky up tilt coming out from CRB.
Yeah, I'm loving the up tilt options coming from CRB though. We don't see that too much. I feel like we usually see a lot of like up smash and like as you mentioned down tilt back here. We've seen the tried and trues kind of bread and butter for Palutena, and I feel like CRB is showing us something new, a little bit of his Palutena, and especially like the forward smash we've seen, and like again like the autical reticles, the usage a little bit more. So we're just seeing more of like CRB here, so I'm glad we're seeing more of Wisconsin finally in a Wisconsin regional.
And you have to have those like flavor pieces of player on a character that's like quote unquote straightforward like Palu, where she has a lot of really strong buttons, but it can also be kind of predictable where you expect her to go for certain things in certain situations.
Yeah.
So he knows when to mix in those little accent pieces, things you wouldn't expect. You see a lot of those downers too, just to hey, those up close and personal situations and finding a back downer once again. Taking that stock at about 80%.
Wow, that was very sharp coming from CRB there. However, Ravenking is going to be looking for Arsene once again. Going to need a little bit of a boost to take this stock here. And there is the backer coming out, and the Ahawk killing CRB. What?
DIing too far to the blast zone there. Probably need to DI up instead of to the right, so Ravenking just barely finding his way back into the game there, and still has Arsene for a little longer. Yeah, just really dead even game right now, but no Arsene in the tank. CRB needs to hold this ledge trap. Ooh, getting that up smash on the timing though.
Yeah, that was good timing. And the pacing of this game has been very quick between these two players. Stocks have been flying past these two. And I'm just excited to see how the rest of the set goes.
I think it'll be a really back and forth set. Characters with a similar archetype just in terms of how they like to play neutral, but then if they need to go for those big home run options. Speaking of home runs, Babe Ruth about to come through in the form of Arsene. This is a time that you really need that Arsene for Ravenking.
Yeah.
Maybe finding that drag down fair one, looking for a downer up smash. But so far CRB just keeping him at bay, but in the corner to find his way out, but getting that jumper in that backer will take it for Ravenking just barely.
Yeah, short hop backer is the beloved of Joker and many. However, though, I really do like that CRB was able to keep it so close. You don't see many competitors that are able to keep it so close with, you know, the best of other states and regions as well. And considering that you said as well, CRB in contestant of #1 in Wisconsin as well, I mean, that's good to see more new faces on the PRs, and we see just kind of like a rotation and cycle of more players that are getting more drawn into the game. So seeing this kind of performance from CRB is nice. It's nice to see.
It's definitely been a long time coming for him too, where he has been around since Smash 4 and started out earlier in the game playing more Lucina, switching over to Palu. Always been a really strong player, but more recently has been trying to be more active, more consistently at these kind of big events. So you just see as he's able to hold his own against these other top players in the Midwest. But Ravenking, no stranger to the bright lights in these scenarios. Already has a second place this weekend in Rivals 2 under his belt. So trying to make his way into another grand finals here in Ultimate, up 1-0 in Losers Finals. I got something for you.
Yeah, a little too greedy on the Rebels guard there, but we're going to be holding the 63% even percentage anyways. It doesn't truly matter here. However, this Arsene has the potential to turn things around, or CRB is going to shut it down. No second up air follow-up, though.
Also, Arsene get nearly completely drained just in a couple hits from Palutena, but now you're in a corner situation and you're not ready for the ledge trump, so you eat that back here. Once again, taking a pretty early stock for Ravenking.
Yeah, CRB can turn this around quickly. I mean, with his own down tilt back air, if you will. Or if we see one right here. Okay, teleport, safe option. Maybe we're going to be looking for Dare. Yeah, I knew it. Is that going to kill it? Is that too far? Oh!
Interrupting that grapple, but makes his way back once again. But now in the corner, just landing with that back air, so smart. But still needs to find that last big hit, and he finds his own back air this time around.
A little taste of his own medicine, and we're just kind of back at square one now. However, CRB off to a good start, got that down throw into a little bit of aerials here. Building up that Arsene meter though, however, this could be trouble for CRB. He's got to be careful here.
What do you do here for Ravenking? You have to eat that down tilt back air. You cannot snap to the ledge. Just barely getting around that ledge trap scenario. And now this is where Joker really comes out to play. for that corner pressure, but that Arsene hiding once again. Ravenking immediately back in this. We get the ledge trap. CRB taking its time in the corner. Again, like we talked about how Ravenking loves to go off stage for those back airs, but you just do not get the opportunity against Palutena.
Yeah, it's not even worth it. I'm realizing that he's also seeing that, you know what, I'm just going to hold stage because what's more threatening, a stage on, or I mean a Palu on stage or off stage? And honestly, I think on stage is more threatening.
Unless you just lure him into a false sense of security, right, and eventually go for those edge guards. But if you want to stay patient, you can find those forward tilts like you just found. So sometimes it's, you know, good things come to those who wait. Okay, man. Again, good things come to those who wait.
Having a little more patience that time around, gonna safely teleport, looking for another. Okay, I thought CRB was gonna look for something cheesy there, maybe another let's try back air. Maybe back through here. Yep.
Trying to interrupt the edge guard with that gun, but CRB just waiting and staying on stage, playing around it, and now this is where CRB makes his money. He gets these back, he gets the snares back and forth in a quick 48. Arsene about to come online. A little more on this meter.
Yeah, CRB has not been able to land a hit on Ravenking. However, now that he has, Arsene is out to play, so gotta play a little more reserved. Just a little bit. Oh!
Turn on back air in that situation. Wow, from Ravenking. Another back air might be in his future real soon. Softest little dash attack to interrupt. But now, CRB just, he's like trying to go for these whiff punishes to play around Arsene and train that meter, but then he puts himself in those perilous situations.
Yeah. He just throws himself in there, and it's just the not best positioning to have.
He's trying to get those whiff punishes, try to interrupt, but as Palu, I think it's so underrated for players to just run away from Arsene.
Yeah, I mean, there are very few characters that can contest with it. Oh, I think we're seeing the Lucina swap, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, so
okay.
you were right, mentioning the Lucina.
And we are on a smaller stage, you're on a small battlefield where Joker having that better mobility, that's okay in this situation. Lucina's still going to be able to play into that. I'm trying to figure out, what does Lucina do here better than Palu?
Good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of working though. I mean, they're pretty much at even right now.
I'm
really
legitimately drawing a blank. I guess
because
you have consistent, you know, those disjoints in front and behind, but Palu has those too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Palutena basically has the same thing because she has a stat.
Sometimes it's a pace of change of pace thing, but CRB a player that he's not going to make a counter pick just to do it. He's looking for something specific. I want to see, maybe it's more having that forward-facing disjoint in that air just to hold that space. You're seeing him use that a lot. Keep Ravenking at bay, up close. But you're kind of sacrificing that early guaranteed damage that you saw from Palu.
Yeah.
For more consistent damage throughout the stock.
I mean, that's maybe what CRB wants. It is a trade-off, you know, kind of sacrificing the early lead, as you mentioned, but being able to stay more consistent with percentage build-up. However, we're still going to take the stock. Regardless of the early percent building up, we're still going to have to tank this 130%. So, yeah, Lucina's not heavy as far as I remember. However, if CRB can take the stock, yeah, that's unfortunate. Never mind. Send way
Just the
too far.
ugliest angle of all time
Yeah.
coming from that forward tilt. Ravenking really taking a liking to that forward tilt as time goes on, but being swatted away. Wow, just barely avoiding that back there would have been in a rough spot. But now CRB needs to get out of this situation. Lucina, pretty poor landing options. And that's where you're also sacrificing with this switch.
Yeah, it's tough to say because we were seeing a bit of like rough landings with CRB's Palutena as well, like the teleport, especially in that Kilo set. So we'll see.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
Just barely rolling through on that forward smash. Ravenking with the right idea. But gonna live to see another day in this stock. That forward tilt coming through once again, and he did use his jump there.
Yeah.
So those forward tilts just continuing to be the MVP as this set goes on for Ravenking.
Oh my gosh, going really far down. It's a little scary there. Oh.
Now you lose a bit of that home run potential that Palu can find with those smash attacks. Really only have that forward smash. or Lucina. This is looking tough as this goes on, especially when you're in this kind of hole. Arsene is so good. And I think this is curtains here. You cannot take that back.
It's just way too low. Like, there's just so much damage, and Arsene sends you so far off, and like once you get into higher percentages, you're just gone.
And man, again, we just could not figure out what Lucina did better in that situation than Palu. You have a worse disadvantage. You have a less consistent damage output, but CRB a really smart player. I'm sure there was something there, but the answer ended up not, materializing. So Ravenking can find his way back into a rematch with Atata in Grand Finals.
Yeah, but we're gonna be taking a little. Are we taking a break?
I think you just want to come back to us. Oh,
okay.
taking a little break.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna get a quick beat before Grand Finals. So stay strapped in, guys, and we will be right back for one, maybe two more sets. So stick around and find out.
Hello, everyone. We are back from our short break, and the winner of our grand will receive this grand brick.
They're going to get bricked up after this set. We get one more, maybe two more sets. So this is, as I was talking about earlier, this is a pure Cream City brick. A lot of history here in Milwaukee with these bricks. So you're never going to get another trophy like this at any other event. And I know Atata really, really wants this one.
He's fiending for it. I think they're arguing over it right now. They're like, man, I want that.
And these guys know a thing or two about being runner-ups at Cream City. Atata, back-to-back runner-up. Ravenking, runner-up in Rivals earlier today. So one of these guys is going home with a dub finally here at Cream City.
Yeah, and we're going to find out very, very, very soon who it's going to be. Or, yeah, we'll just see. Is it going to be the Ness or is it going to be Joker? I highly, highly doubt we're going to be seeing the Ike. So I still dream about it. Okay, let me cope.
One thing I really want to see from Ravenking in terms of adjustments, though, going into this Grands, there was too many times where he gave Atata the space and the grace to do what he wanted in disadvantage. He kept waiting for Atata to push a button in a position he could take advantage of, and Atata was just not doing it. So trying to force the issue off stage, pushing with that positioning with those back airs preemptively, maybe even following him under the stage. Like how we saw some of those Rebel guards and like those return to cards coming out. So seeing more of that, I think, is what he needs if he wants to reset this bracket.
The pressure would definitely be a lot nice to apply, and especially against Atata, who is someone, more a bit on the aggro and the attack side. But it's really hard. Like once either of these two get their momentum, it's hard to put a stop to them.
They're both so strong in advantage and disadvantage too, where you have to really know how to force them into a bad spot. And Atata's so good even with Ness in those positions. But again, we have Arsene coming out for the first time in this Grands. But finding him off stage, and you do not want to be off stage in these scenarios with Arsene against that yo-yo. Seen Atata just knows how to position so well. Wow, what a recovery though from Ravenking.
What? He just powered through that with the Nair? That was very slick.
Perfect positioning just to not beat that two-frame scenario, but still cannot find his way back onto stage. Great dip attack though coming out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that just happens.
I'll get it done. Just getting that sneaky little drag down up air into the back throw. And now this is where Ravenking needs to find out how he can even things back up. There's been a lot of times where Atata it's really hard to find that finishing hit once he falls behind like this.
Yeah, I honestly feel Joker thrives the most when he has a lead. Not even when he has Arsene, just mostly when he has a lead here. So it's going to be a little difficult to finish this first stock off of Atata. We do have the Arsene out at play. However, as you said, Pao Pao, it just feels like he's giving too much space to Atata here, not able to apply the pressure correctly and even get in, and just really letting Atata have this whole stage to himself.
Yeah, and that was something that we talked about going into the set too, where time and time again, Ravenking keeps waiting for Atata to overkin it, but Atata doesn't need to. He has a very healthy lead. So this is when you have to start taking those risks, start taking space, maybe jumping in with those guns, those forward airs, because Atata is not going to give you those opportunities, especially when he's this far ahead.
Yeah.
And again, you see he tries to push that space off stage, but then doesn't commit. So Atata lives to see another day.
Yeah.
Gotta get off stage,
yeah.
man. You gotta force something.
It's like a 50-50 because you could die to Ness or you get the edge guard and it's worth it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Ravenking would rather play it safe, play for the ledge trap instead of the edge guard because it's much more safer that way and have volatile. Who knows?
But if you're Atata right now, you are like so unafraid off stage. Right
Yeah.
now. You're chilling where you know you're gonna get that breather because you're not afraid of Ravenking pushing that issue. So you need to get that in his mental stack. Like he needs to be afraid of those scenarios.
Yeah.
So now you're off stage here once again. You gotta take advantage of this here. What? How do you make that back in that scenario? You needed that if you're Ravenking. Oh, that's tough.
Sometimes I just don't understand how these like players live after like
That is a wizard, man.
Okay, hold on. The DI.
But you're off stage with our son, unfortunately, in this scenario. A lot from Ness will get it done here. Getting that hit. He needs to make the most out of this last little bit of meter. But again, playing so patient.
Yeah, almost like a little too patient, a little too comfortable. Just needing to get out of that comfortable spot, pretty much. Oh, yeah, okay.
Run up Yo-Yo will get it done. So Atata with a real healthy 2-stock to open up Brands. Ravenking just really needs to start putting on this pressure more because with the game plan that's currently working, Atata's just playing around it so comfortably.
Yeah, and I think Ravenking is almost like used to that. So it's almost, it could also just be a way of like, oh yeah, this is just kind of like how Atata plays and I have to adjust to it. But I think there are other ways that Ravenking could adapt to it, as in a way of like, I can respond better to it by applying pressure or getting more in Atata's bubble. But instead, he's kind of giving him that space, and it just lingers for so long that, you know, he just doesn't have space to even take his own stocks.
He's having a staring contest, and he keeps waiting for Atata to blink, and Atata has not blinked this entire set. So I want to see him trying to shut things down more, maybe like trying to disrupt Atata's flow, maybe with some of those Arsene, like with those guns, whether it's based with Arsene out or not. So just trying to disrupt that space. He needs to find a way to disrupt Atata's timing.
Yeah, and almost in some way play a little more unexpectedly, more risk-taking, because sometimes, again, those risks could be worth it. And if he knows his moveset as well and like his toolkit, he could bear.
And that's one way to switch things up, is get the Ike to come out. And I really like this because these guys play so often, and you typically see guys that play a lot, they kind of pull for unique options in a set. But Ravenking hasn't really been doing this, so I want to see these big swings come out.
I kind of asked for this, and you know what? I'm not mad.
You hear the Fire Emblem theme coming out too for this Ike.
He's lost.
And those upbeat strings start coming through as well.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Ike would do better in this matchup-wise, only because of the disjoint. And I would imagine there is some form of like familiarity with Ravenking with Ike. I mean, I can imagine it's been maybe a decent amount of time since he hasn't played this character. However, there could be a higher hope with this character rather than the Joker. Maybe it just wasn't working and clicking, and you just kind of need a refresher, something different.
And there's those home runs you don't necessarily always. You have to have Arsene for those situations for Joker, but Ike is always hitting like a truck there.
Yeah,
so
like he's already Arsene.
Yeah. He's got Arsene all the time, just has a lot of other problems.
Yeah.
And this is perfect where if Ravenking wants to play that retreating neutral game, Ike can do that, where he still has that big sword at all times, but now you're much more vulnerable off stage.
Yeah, so he's definitely going to have to sacrifice being off stage as much as he was as Joker and being able to have like the movement so freely. However, playing Ike grounded and with the heavy hitting moves, I believe it's a pretty good trade-off, honestly, because that's what Ravenking needs, is the heavy hitting stuff and taking the stocks more.
On the other hand, too, as we've seen, especially earlier today against Kilogramhours, Atata eats these big body characters for breakfast. He really gets consistent damage, consistent combos. So if you're a Ravenking, you have to be so careful to avoid these big combos because you can fall behind real fast. He's down about 60% here. Cannot be forced off stage once again. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. That was unfortunately, Neutral B there gonna have to be able to make it back. There it is with the up B. However, I thought he was gonna go for a dare spike. Okay, Yo-Yo will close it out too.
Got threaded the needle with that air dodge, but sometimes when you make it back in those tricky scenarios, like, I did it, I'm back to stage. And you just immediately neutral get up and you die.
Yeah. It happens to the best of us here.
I'm a genius. Oh no.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
He's right behind from me, isn't he? Off stage here. Has that big sword in hand. A lot from Ike in the corner. Going for the neutral beat. Okay.
Okay.
There, like, I'm going off stage with that forward air in that scenario. But
wrong angle, or was he just too far down?
I think he was done either way because you saw that eruption coming through was probably going to catch him on the way back. So probably was done so regardless. Atata, no percent yet, but getting that grab. No. What's the side band? Okay.
Atata just be making stuff up. Like he really does.
Man, he's a TikToker through and through. Bring that out, but now.
Oh my.
Barely making it through on that. Wow, again, threading the needle for Ravenking.
The side B comes. My God.
Yep.
Clanking with the yo-yo just in time. He is fighting for his life. Here's Ike. Is he dead?
Not quite.
No. Oh my gosh.
Ike's so heavy, but a lot from Atata, a lot from Ness. Will get this done, cannot get grabbed. But in Ravenking, he knows how to go for these home runs in this scenario. He can get the right situation, but he will get grabbed, and he will be going down 2-0. One more game to get this brick for Atata.
One more game away. Atata is to finally having his brick from Cream City, nonetheless. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it truly is one of a kind trophy. It's so unique, and who wouldn't want this, honestly? But we're going to be seeing if Ravenking can still claw his way here with Game 3 and the Ike again, which honestly I strongly believe in here. Like, we've seen so much just from that Game 2 here. So we'll see if maybe the gears are going to start turning a bit more for Ravenking, if we can see more action from this Ike.
And just put a lot more confidence in the game too. I think with the game plan, he wants to execute control. Ike is better attuned to that than Joker in this matchup. So
yeah,
I like going back to the Ike, and the Ike is getting a lot of mileage right now. Does he finish things off? Atata accepting defeat there in that scenario. The eruption's going to take it either way, so you might as well get that PK Thunder for a little bit of percent.
Okay. Yeah, a little get off me tool up on the stage here.
And that's another thing that Joker doesn't really have is a get off me tool out of shield in this matchup. So making Atata have to think a little more about these up close scenarios. And Ravenking really close to lapping here in the second stock.
Yeah, and the other nice thing about this is that Ravenking doesn't have to worry about feeding into Atata's magnet as well, because there's no projectiles unless you count neutral B, but
Yo, getting the Ether, dragging him up on the stage, sending him to the blast zone again. It's just crazy that Ike is better at edge guarding Ness than Joker is in this matchup.
I'd like to believe it's the sword, because I feel like the disjoint is much bigger, and I don't even really think Joker has that big of a disjoint. Like, look at how big that sword is.
It's also just hard to get those gun scenarios where it stuffs out Atata's recovery. At 203% is Ravenking right now.
On small battlefield as well. How are you alive? Oh, he wants this corner so bad, he's not letting Atata recover.
Atata needs to just get one more hit. That back there will take it night and day in that scenario. But Ravenking so good here in this game 3. Finally has a big lead, but Atata getting to work here. So many up airs coming through. Just barely avoids that dash attack. He knows that Ravenking is looking for that in the corner now.
Yeah. And now we're seeing Atata apply a bit more, oh my god, a little bit more pressure. And we see him more close quarters with Ravenking as he knows now, okay, well, he's going to try to use his disjoint and take advantage of it. Is he going to get the
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. He scared him away.
I'd be scared of that neutral B too.
Yeah. Honestly, I would be scared. I'm not snappy to ledge for that.
Ravenking looking up at the sky. I love Ike.
I'm going back to Ike.
Oh, which color is he on in this this Fire Emblem Heroes banner? I think it's pulls in quick.
Kind
now-
of stressed right now. He's looking for those Ike notes he's got on his phone.
Yeah.
He
What do I
actually
get this
does have
character
notes
again?
though. Yeah.
What do I do
Oh, we're
against
down.
Big Sword?
Big sword. What can I do as small child against big sword?
And Ravenking making a lot of great adjustments there in that game, and just the nature of having that heavy character, getting that early lead, and just holding on to that stock with everything he had, over 200% on that
Everything,
first
yeah.
one.
We'll see how it's gonna go from here. I really feel like this game could go either way because of the side blast zones. I feel like they could both do a pretty good job at like killing horizontally here, but I almost feel Atata would benefit a lot more because he has the mobility off stage and Ravenking doesn't.
But also, this bigger stage gives Atata more room to just keep his feet planted on it, because he was really having a hard time getting back to stage a lot. He was getting edge guarded like time and time again. We saw that up B, we saw that neutral B was so difficult for him to deal with. So
Yeah.
more space for him to keep his feet firmly planted here on town.
Yeah, a little more room to run here for Atata, and Ravenking gonna have to face the troubles for it because now you're against ledge on Atata here. No yo-yo gonna be able to poke out. However, we're gonna get a down throw and a falling fair and back air. Does he close it out?
This is what Atata does not want. He does not want to be off stage here at these percents. A lot from Ravenking can do, but he does find his way back. Now he's already getting those tomahawks, getting those nairs. Those tomahawk grabs are going to be coming through sooner than later.
Oh, be careful. Oh!
This is so scary, but the nair the other way. Ravenking's still living.
He could have gotten PK Poke in there, or PK Rocket there. However, which would be, oh yeah, okay, barely the invulnerability going to be saving him right there. The up air is going to take it 95%. Honestly, Ravenking's not far away from taking this stock. I mean, it could really be one good hit here or two. Atata, though, is going to get started up on these fairs here. Got to close it out. Up here, no.
We're going to send him off stage the other way, but in a good spot off stage. Not a whole lot Ravenking can do. But now, on his back foot here, down a little bit of percent. He needs to find the stock. You see him swinging for it with that dash attack, but now, Atata, with that lead, he can sit back and just kind of take these swings as they're coming from Ravenking.
Yeah. It's more tough in the corner, as you said, because as much as it's good for Ravenking and the Ike here, he's putting that pressure, but now when you're on the flip side of it, it's just as bad.
And potential game point here from Atata. Wants this last stock to get this brick, trying to clean it out and get his first Dream City Convergence win. Ravenking trying to have something to say about it, but he needs to get this second stock to even have a chance at it.
Oh man, this is so, okay, we got a grab?
Not getting that grab, trying to put him in a weird spot with that back throw. For that forward tilt, but retreating once again, just is not applying that pressure that he needs to in that scenario.
Oh, no.
Ending Cream City Convergence with a bang is Atata, and finally getting his first win. And the boys, the longtime doubles friends, are going to hug it out. Atata is going to be bringing that brick back to Chicago.
Yeah, that was quite a way to end things off. I was not expecting the PK flash out of all things to take it. It's almost like Ravenking just kind of like accepted his fate. Like, I'm just gonna go in it.
Atata saving the best for last. He really knows when to save those big swings for when he needs it the absolute most. We saw with that down air early on in the other set, and also just ending things with that PK flash, which he again hadn't done the entire time.
Yeah, or like rarely at all. Like in most sets, honestly, I think I've seen him use it like very rarely, but not like as much as that. And again, it's like the most crucial times that you mentioned as well.
And that's those difference makers to get those wins. So gonna take it up to the stage to deliver to Atata. And just, again, huge ups to Atata for coming out time and time again, getting those seconds, finding that first win, and just a lot of really good smash in this top 8. A lot of game 5s, a lot of representation. We had Maine, we had Wisconsin, we had Iowa, we had Chicago. A lot of great talent here today at Cream City.
Yeah, and that's just going to close it out for us, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else.
I don't think we're doing an interview. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
We're heading up to the stage. We're going to pass it over to Lizardman, I believe, who's going to be emceeing the award ceremony here really quick before we come back to us and close things out. Oh, okay, we're chilling for a while. But as always, Cream City, a great event. just so much to do too here in the area. You got that cornhole this year.
Oh yeah, the yard games and all
market
that.
nearby. There's card games.
Yeah,
So.
there was a lot of cards that I saw. I was eyeing some One Piece.
Did you buckle? Did you buy them?
No.
No.
I was this close, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna support local business instead and get like art.
Yeah.
so I opted for the artist alley,
Yeah.
and I got like a really cool Haikyuu print.
Cool.
So, you know, and some stickers.
We need
Just
another
small
season.
stuff.
We're waiting.
I need that season bad. I need a movie ASAP.
Another movie.
Another movie. Yeah, I need 2 movies and a season. Like, just give me everything.
We need it. We need it. But as always, love Cream City. 3rd year of it. And shout outs to all the staff for running this event as always. Magic 4 FGC, the heart and soul of Wisconsin FGC right now. So we are going to be making our way over to the stage where it looks like Mochi's going to be bringing it home for us. Going to be giving out the medals here for top 8.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We got everyone who is still here that made top 8, so go ahead and give them a round of applause. To our top 8 Cream City Convergence 2025 attendees. Now we're missing out on Anjelloh and we're missing Shard, so they did great making top 8, but they are not here to get their medals and see the handing out of the brick. But we got 7th place, Jake from Statefarm.
What's that? Okay, mic check. We're yapping. We're good.
Hello,
We're talking.
hello.
How we doing?
Hello, testing.
Hello. Mic check. Yeah. Okay, so are they just hearing us say random words right now? Oh, okay. So I guess we're back on. That is awkward.
That was not me.
So wrapping up the top 8 medals here, giving it over. Last and absolutely not least is Atata with this 1st place. Why are they not on the stage doing this? Why are
I
they
don't
staying in
know.
front of the-
Because they want to show the top 8 here. Okay, yeah, he's got a medal and your brick. Finally, he can finally say he's bricked up. Actually, no, don't.
Atata is actually bricked up here in Cream City.
There it is. The brick
He is
is up
saying
at Cream
creamy.
City Convergence. There it is.
I always say Atata and Ravenking are honorary Wisconsin. I'd say you are honorary Wisconsin. You guys come out to support so many events here.
I've been here a little too many times.
There's plenty of Wisconsin regionals that I was like, I didn't even go to and I saw you there. So it's just
yeah.
a lot of great events. I always appreciate you guys coming up to support the scene. Also, huge shout outs to, again, Magic 4 FGC for putting on the entire event, supporting Wisconsin FGC, Milwaukee Esports Alliance. Just so many great orgs that are trying to continue to push esports in the Milwaukee area.
I'm going to quickly interrupt. So first of all, thank you two for counting top 8. I want to give a shout out to the Magic 4 stream team. So this is the first time that Magic 4 has done a bigger event than a local. Usually I run the streams for local, also me being Lizardman off camera.
You want to come on camera? You want to just like squat over?
I can come over here real quick.
Yeah.
So usually I run streams for local. I can't do it because I'm busy for C3 stuff. So I want to give a shout outs to over here. We got Jacob, Bryce, and Chance. Joe's also helping. This is the first time for them to stream a big event. I think they killed it.
I think so too.
Absolutely.
Honestly, production was very helpful.
Yep.
Very thorough.
It saved me a lot of
Sleep.
stress. It was
Yeah.
very good. Usually I'm like, I don't want to worry about stream, and I didn't have to worry about the entire time. So
Yeah.
also shout out to Dee. She was helping out as well, but she's somewhere else distant. So, but yeah, let's close it out.
Thank you so much. And again, these events would not be possible without all the staff behind the scenes making things happen. The guys doing the seating, the guys setting up in the morning, the guys tearing down after. We get to come and talk about the video game. We get to do the fun
Yeah.
job, but those guys are what make this happen.
Yeah,
so.
it's all behind the scenes stuff, and it's really the community that comes together because we really wouldn't have this without community.
But also,
without,
thank you
like,
guys
people.
for watching too
That
and
too.
supporting the stream from home if you weren't able to make it. Obviously, I always advocate for coming to the event and just being there and connecting with people. But if you're watching from home, thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for giving us ad revenue.
yeah, get that out. Revenue. That's what keeps the lights on. Literally, the lights on right here.
Literally the lights that are like blaring in my eyes right now. But yeah, it's been quite a tournament. Pow Pow.
Yeah, it's been great chatting with you. Been a lot of good Smash, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more good Smash along the way. A lot of other regional events. But anything else from you before we drop off? You can find us both on Twitter.
Yeah,
It's
there we go.
not
Yeah,
X,
yeah.
Twitter. So you want to let us know how we did, let us know what you thought of the event, and I'm sure we'll see you around at many more events. And thank you very much. Stay creamy.